Gamers, gaming, gamerly-ish gamers. Welcome, gamers, to the Minecraft stream. Until Sony E3, then I want to watch that, and then probably play a little more after. But that's what we're doing today. The server is now hosted by Siltier, so hopefully it's not fucking bad. If you're a sub and you want to play on it, it should be pinned in the Discord. You'll need to get the new IP. I tried contacting the providers. Weren't fucking useful whatsoever. So, hopefully this is a good long-term solution. Nintendo cardboard console. Yep, that's the, that's definitely the chat that I know and love. So, joining the new one. You should try building a floor in the new FUNKe tower. It's super cool. Uploading base to mainframe. Well, it looks like my house deloaded, unfortunately, and somehow spawned female bathroom signs on the front door. That's fine. The house is it's getting beamed up. You know, sometimes when you're switching servers, some of the blocks get a little glitched out. So that's fine. I guess that one's still loading in. I'll wait for that one. Thanks, Oak. Not. No one fucking likes you, dude. Shut up. That's false. Because Minecraft streams are the only times people like me. That's just a fact. All the other ones, I agree with you. There's a chest inside your house with a book. Oh, great. Oh, goodbye. I'm sorry. What was that, the onion stand? That was... I understand your pain, you know. I'm gonna go check out this book I'm being told to go look at. Also, side note, since I hit 350 subs, I apparently am contractually obligated to build things. We'll get to that in time. Right now, I just want to focus on this. Just to be safe, put your stuff in the chest, because who knows, something unstable could happen. Is this where the book is? I assume you mean this one. Virus warning. Warning, virus detected. Moving to backup server. Moving one entity to backup server. Failed. Moving chests completed. Opening server mainframe access completed. You and your dimensional backup server... Can you stop? This user manual will be given to anyone experiencing a base backup. If you're the recipient of this, then follow the coming instructions. 50 fucking pages? Alright. Well, okay, let's get started, I guess. Find a mainframe access door that'll lead you to your data backup. Look out for firewall traps to prevent any virus from getting you to your backup. We here at Classy Inc. have incorporated a state-of-the-art firewall system. They will need to be cautious of tripwires, TNT. So, I've gathered it's a really fucking convoluted, adventure-mappy way of telling me I need to go in here. Thank you for that. And I need to put all my stuff away because they don't trust me to not die. So thank you. You already have my hopes pretty high. I don't know if I should bring my armor, but I guess I should. You prob will die. Well, I deserve to lose something. You just try to look over your real-life door. Listen, okay? The panoramic sound, or whatever it's called. I thought someone was knocking on my window. Get off my back. Aren't those supposed to go off? Guess. First trap completed. Bing bang. Second trap completed. Bing bang. Keep on moving. I'm sure there's a challenge here. I don't know if I'm supposed to break that, but it's broken now. I can't tell if this is a loading error or black blocks. Thanks, air. Maybe I can get through this for you. Alright. I've entered the arena. Some sort of arena? I hear pistons, but I don't see a visual connection to what's happening here. Looks like the lights are adjusting for it, though. Okay, it might be trying to tell me which direction I need to move. That's my guess. Just... I was promised E3 shit. Doesn't start... Actually, does it? I have to... let me go double check. It starts at 9 PM EST, right? I don't want to, like, be fucking off schedule here. Should be. Sony 9 PM EST. Yeah, so I got an hour. I'll spend that hour on this, I guess. I'm assuming this is some sort of puzzle. We gotta understand, if I took an IQ test, my ability to correlate things probably would be less than ideal. So this is... it's not doing much for me. You playing Yakuza when it comes out on PC? I've heard very good things of it. Is this a puzzle game? I got a puzzle game for you. Good puzzle. See, I want to actually know what to do here. Doesn't move. Doesn't move. And the thing is, I can't drop items on these. Even if I could, I only have 2 items. I had to drop everything else. Maybe I'll have some hints in here. Bring the blade if the problems persist. La la la. Ramping it up, your base is fine just somewhere. Follow the rules I have listed. Okay, the rest are empty. Why? It's cute. Very cute. I get that I have to light them all up, but if none of them light it, then... okay. I'm gonna assume one of them was supposed to light it up, or maybe I'm supposed to do it in a certain order. It's not. You need help? I guess. I can't redo the door. It's a very... I'd like to phone a friend. Hold on. The map creator is going to come hold my hand. I got a Jeopardy phone a friend on this one. So there's 1 dot there. When I step off of it... that makes a sound, but now... does it undo all the ones on the edge of it? Okay, so... I think I get it. So if I do that... I wish there was like a reset button, because I don't know how much I fucked this up. Can I double click on it? Okay. Alright, I think I got it. I figured out the puzzle. Now I just need to, like... reset it. Okay. Hey. Hey, Classy. Yeah, the Star Fox announcement in the middle of Ubisoft, I didn't expect that. You might just want to continue down the door you have not gone through. Because, okay. I guess I may as well. Puzzle completed! Puzzle solvers united. Wait too long. Too wait. Too late. Get dunked on, kid. Oh. Well, thank you for that. Is there another door? I thought there was only one door. I don't... Classy. There's only one door, the door I came through. Unless you mean this. Okay. Tip, follow the block that starts with C. Cobblestone? Out of what options? I can't exactly go this way. Alright. I'm following the cobblestone. How do you feel about ooblets? I don't know what that is. Sounds like oblongs. Which I have no opinion of. Man, you just straight up uprooted half of the nether, didn't you? Yeah, I'll stream Nintendo Direct, assuming there's no family emergency halfway through it. Okay, I followed the kettle stone. Now I'm stripped of options. No kettle corn this way. It's probably down? I'd really prefer to not drop down and get locked. Okay, don't have much of an option. Yes. Alright, I've got my follower. And I'm following him. Thanks. Down here, Okay. Interesting. Throw me a curveball. I'll follow that. Continue onwards. I'd figure this would be the easy puzzle, but I guess it's actually the hard one. So, I'm not sure if you're giving me an alternative option here to keep moving forward. There is a door. I'm not sure what this is for. Cheeky. Very cheeky. I see what you're going for. Yes? Alright, I made it. The arena is empty except for one man. Now two. You've ruined it. No, you're not gonna expand the lore of this world, I guess. Just moving on. I'd like to know what I'm looking at. Treasure of you want it? I do want of the treasure. I'm assuming I can walk here. I don't wanna... I don't wanna fall to my death. Wow. What treasure? 2 nether quartz. I could have just taken the nether quartz from the nether section. But now I don't have to swing my arm, so thank you. What is this, the Holly Challenges 2? Which is something I have to rebuild, by the way. Okay. Extremely simple. Alright. What's the correlation here? Is it up on this? No. Is it? Wait, what? Okay. I guess I flipped it quick, but that works. It had to be over the moss. It's a cute puzzle. Alright. Let's see. So there's wooden logs on the wall. Is it similar to the Yep, it's like the exact same thing, but with a new... Okay. I shouldn't have accidentally stepped on it then. They're all in now. Wait. But I gotta get the middle. No, oh, I got it. Oh, alright. Okay, sweet. There's a space for a door. Hey, classy, do you wanna Your door is sideways, thank you. Yeah, we're gonna, yep, that, we're gonna pretend that one worked. Moving on. Looks like there's a downward spiral staircase, okay. I'm on board. That one was less of a puzzle and more of just a walkway. There's a diamond block, although I can't collect it because I don't have anything. Moving on. This was all a goof to get your base here. Oh yeah, there's a floor in Classy Ink Towers if you want to use it for anything, by the way. Big fan. P.S. If the dungeon was missing stuff like a puzzle was done or a trap was already set off, then again, someone screwed with it. If not, ignore this. Well, I mean, I made it here, so I guess it doesn't really matter. Don't press K. Thank you. Thanos has a monster hug. Well, I finally found my house. What a... And I got my Elytra back. And the Helios Jr. book. Was that a Rubik's Cube? Hell yeah, that's the real loot. I like that. Thanos has a monster cook. And more of these. I like the patriotism. That gets, 2 thumbs up. Oh, wait. Literal Death, Quartz Access, Funk Stupid Arena, Dungeon Entrance, the Arena, Funkville Door, Classy Ink Towers. Oh, and it's even ventilated. Man, you thought of everything. Except for giving me neighbors. I'm going to go and... Okay, never mind. I do have neighbors. I do have, these idiots. I do not know the name of this one. Mini-Me. I know this is the Mini-Me. This is a new one. I don't know if they duplicated. Guess that's someone else's Mini-Me they dropped off. Hey, listen, I'm not running a babysitter here. So, please stop dropping your kids off. Oh, did I go on the wrong one? I meant to go to my stupid arena. Okay. I'm back here. It's been a little while, my friend. Is that Skitscape? It certainly seems it. That's too high of a texture to be a Minecraft head. Oh shit, I accidentally placed it. Nice. Do you need dirt for it, for this? Yeah. I mean, I need dirt for a lot of things. But, thank you. Alright, it's 8:30. So, I'm gonna turn this into a combo stream. This is a, my gift to you. You thought you were only getting Minecraft, right? Well, I'd like to show you something. Open Skyrim.
Welcome back to Skyrim, adventurer. You were standing at a crossroads, deciding where to go. In one direction is a busy trading post. The other is a small hamlet. Would you like to go?
Trading post. It's happening.
You meet an innkeeper at the busy trading post.
Okay.
He's lost an item of great sentimental value.
Mm-hmm.
A book of conjuration spells. Begs you to retrieve it from him. You lend your aid to this desperate innkeeper?
Kill innkeeper.
Will you lend your aid to this desperate innkeeper?
No.
You head out on the road. After using unrelenting force on a goat, you arrive at a crossroads. In one direction is a small hamlet. In the other is a spooky lighthouse. Where would you like to go?
Spooky lighthouse.
At the spooky lighthouse, a red guard armorer greets you. He desperately needs you to retrieve a diary full of secrets from a dense forest. Will you help the red guard armorer?
Kill red guard armorer.
Will you help the red guard armorer?
No.
You head out on the road. You steal a sweet roll while exploring.
Hell yeah.
You feel guilty and return it to its rightful owner.
No.
After walking for a while, you arrive at a crossroads. In one direction is a busy trading post. In
Thank
the
you.
other is a quaint farm. Where would you like to go?
Quaint farm. Check out the quaint farm. See if there's any resources.
At the quaint farm,
All right.
the Khajiit's innkeeper greets you. He desperately needs you to retrieve.
Eat all the cheese wheels. Eat all the cheese
Help
wheels.
the Khajiit innkeeper?
Help innkeeper. Yes. That's too much dirt. I don't have
Will you
room.
help the Khajiit innkeeper?
Yes.
You arrive at your first dungeon. As the mighty Dovahkiin, you obviously already know that you can use your weapon,
Duh.
cast spell, or shout to battle your enemies. And, seeing as how you're Skyrim's chosen one, you certainly will never ever need to ask to flee when facing an enemy too powerful for you. Nope. A powerful warrior like you won't ever need to flee, or even take enough damage to ask.
Wow, you're
"What
really
is my health?" So let's
descriptive.
continue. You follow the quest marker to your destination.
Still going.
It's not clear where this cave will take you. You really don't have time for it to be Black Reach. Are you ready to face the peril ahead?
Jump on horse and climb mountain in distance. You can climb those, I hear. Climb mountain.
Are you ready to face the peril ahead?
Yes. Always.
Are you ready to face the peril ahead?
Yes.
You examine the twisting tunnels carefully and inspect your
This isn't
map.
dirt. This is grass.
Easy to get lost down
It's
here.
useless.
An adoring fan has been stalking you for weeks.
Adoring
He's
fan.
harmless but so annoying. He really needs to die. You can attack with weapon.
This is a
cast
TF2
spell,
server?
Use shout, or flee. What would you like to do?
Fusrada!
You can attack with weapon, cast spell, use shout, or flee. What would you like to do?
Stab Alexa in the back. Backstab Alexa.
You can attack with weapon, cast spell, use shout, or
Cast.
flee.
You
What
shout.
would you like to do?
You shout. I'm gonna use shout.
Foos. Your unrelenting force tosses the adoring
Foos.
fan into the air. He crashes to the ground.
Ooh.
Your thumb grows mighty. Your shout skill has increased to
Thune
level
grows
2.
mighty.
The adoring fan tries to give you a hug. You take 5 damage. What would you like to do?
Kill fan? Kill fan.
You can attack with weapon, cast spell, use shout, or flee. What would you like to do?
Use weapon.
Your dagger pierces the adoring fan.
Boom!
Your skill with arms has increased to level 2.
Sorry,
The
Sam. I
adoring
had to
fan
increase
tries
my
to give you a
skill of
hug.
arms.
You take 5 damage. What would you like to do?
Pull out dick.
You can attack with weapon, cast spell, use shout, or flee. What would you like to do?
Attack with weapon.
Your dagger pierces the chest of the adoring fan. The adoring fan dies slowly and painfully.
Oh my
His
god.
last words are, "You're the best. Good luck on your journey. You have triumphed. You have 90 health.
Oh my god. I got 90 health.
Your
Okay.
skill with arms has increased to level 3.
This is fucked up.
You ignore the useless junk in the adoring fan's inventory and find a superior iron sword.
Is this multiplayer Skyrim?
There are 3 paths forward: a partially collapsed mineshaft, a torch-lit path, and an excavated mineshaft. Which
I'm gonna
do
get
you
my sticky
choose?
keys going. Repeat.
There are 3 paths forward: a partially collapsed mineshaft, a torch-lit path, and an excavated mineshaft. Which do you choose?
I'm mine. Every day. But not at
There are
night.
3 paths forward: a partially collapsed mineshaft, a torch-lit path, and an excavated mineshaft. Which do you choose?
Excavated mineshaft. Don't mine at night.
You move
Don't.
deeper
You
into
never
the
do that.
cave.
I hear.
A lattice of tree roots covers the floor. You hear clicking. That rock is actually a mud crab. You can attack with weapon, cast spell, use shout, or flee. What would you like to do?
Install nude mods.
You can attack with weapon.
Install
cast spell,
nude mods.
Use shout, or flee. What would you like to do?
Go to nexus.com and install nudity modification.
You can attack with weapon, cast spell.
Cast
use
spell.
shout, or flee. What would you like to do?
Install Hulk
You can
Hogan
attack
Dragon
with
mod.
weapon, cast spell. Use shout.
Install Macho Man Randy
like to
Savage
do?
Dragon modification from Nexus.com. Or cast spell.
You can attack with weapon. Cast spell.
Cast spell.
Flee. What would you like to do?
Cast spell.
Your frostbite chills the mud crab.
Chilly.
Your magic skill has increased to level 2. You have learned new spells.
I need to go get my
Mud
items.
crab attacks, but misses. What would you like to do?
Attack.
Foos. Unrelenting force smashes into your foe. The mud crab croaks one last breath. Defeated. You survived the battle. Your health is at 90.
Are these connected?
Your shout skill has increased to level 3. You now command unrelenting force.
Okay.
There are 2 paths before you. A cracked oak door
B.
and a rope walkway to a corridor.
That's
Which do you choose?
Install nude crabs mod. Door.
There are 2 paths before you. A cracked oak door and a rope walkway to a corridor.
Right.
Which do you choose?
Is Todd Howard in the corridor?
You move deeper into the cave. The
That's
dim light
not what
of
I
the torch
said.
dances softly across the cave
Todd Howard is
walls.
pulling me into the cave.
Deranged Khajiit looks at you with wild eyes, like a kitten staring at a ball of yarn. Which makes sense.
Very
you suppose.
specific.
You can attack with weapon, cast spell, use shout, or flee. What would you like to
Converse. Converse. Talk it out. Diplomacy. Diplomacy option.
do? You can attack with weapon, cast spell, use shout, or flee.
Talk it
What would you
out.
like to do?
Discuss baseball. Find common hobby.
You can attack with weapon, cast spell, use shout, or flee. What would you like to do?
Flee.
As you turn to make your escape, you trip over a rock. The deranged Khajiit attacks before you can make your escape. You receive 8 damage. What would you like to do?
Whip out dick.
You can attack with weapon, cast spell, use shout, or flee. What would you like to do?
Attack. With penis.
Your sword slashes the deranged Khajiit. The deranged Khajiit scratches at your face. You take 8 damage. What would you like to do?
Flee. Flee.
The mighty dragonborn runs from his fight. You won't be relaying this tale to the bards anytime soon.
No, probably
There are
not.
2 ways forward. A very smelly corridor and an excavated mineshaft. Which do you choose?
Mineshaft. Mineshaft. It starts to repeat itself, I'm
There are
noticing.
2 ways forward. A very smelly corridor and an excavated mineshaft. Which do you choose?
Corridor.
You move deeper into the cave. Moss lines the walls of this cavernous chamber. A pale form emerges slowly from the darkness. It's a Falmer. It may be blind.
This
but
is
it
going to
heard
be
you.
where the...
You can attack with
Actually, no, I
weapon,
should go a little
cast
higher.
spell, use shout, or flee. What would you like to do?
You shout.
Foosro. Your unrelenting force throws the Falmer back,
Foosro.
staggering it.
We're getting there.
Falmer swings its axe blindly. You take 7 damage. What would you like to do?
Kiss Falmer. Sensually.
You can attack with weapon, cast spell, use shout, or flee. What would you like to do?
You shout. Again. Even though it's on cooldown.
Foosro. Your unrelenting force tosses the Falmer into the air. It crashes to the ground.
Hell yeah.
The Falmer attacks, but misses. What
Right
would you
on.
like to do?
Counterattack.
You can attack with weapon, cast spell, use shout.
Family friendly.
What would you like to do?
That's not family friendly. Utilize Infinity Gauntlet. Wipe out... I can't say anything. It's a spoiler. Fuck.
You can attack with weapon, cast spell. use
Attack
shout,
with
or
Infinity
flee.
Glove.
What would you like to do?
Attack. Yeah, I'll be streaming Sony.
Foosro. Unrelenting force smashes into your foe.
Hell yeah.
Your thumb grows mighty. Your shout skill has increased to level 4. The Falmer swings its axe blindly. You
Alright.
take 7 damage. What would you like to do?
Attack with weapon.
Your sword cuts deeply into the Falmer. This blind Falmer has lived darkness and died as
Alright,
a
I want to see if there's anything else that isn't just fighting Falmers in
There are
caves.
2 paths before
Flee!
you. A rusty hinge door and a very smelly quarter.
Wait.
Which do you choose?
Rusty hinge door. This is new.
There are 2 paths before you. A rusty hinge door and a very smelly quarter.
There's another door behind the door? A rusty hinge door. The second hinge door, because there's apparently 2 of them.
There are 2 paths before you. A rusty hinge door and a very smelly quarter. Which do you choose?
Rusty hinge door.
You move deeper into the cave. Man-sized.
That's not what I said! I said rusty. Go back! Rusty hinge door.
Something hidden is controlling it. And that something wants you dead. You can attack with weapon, cast spell, use shout, or flee.
Flee.
What would you like to do?
Attack.
You can attack with weapon, cast spell,
Attack.
shout,
Murder.
flee. What
Slaughter.
would you like to do?
Make not alive.
You can attack with weapon, cast spell, use shout, or flee. What would you
Attack
like to
with
do?
battle axe.
You can attack with weapon, cast spell. use
Attack
shout.
with weapon.
What would you like to do?
Attack with weapon. Guys, buy an Amazon Alexa.
Your
It's so
sword strikes
versatile.
The Draugr Thrall. The Draugr Thrall is resistant to that attack.
Fuck.
Your skill with arms has increased to level 4.
It's resistant
Draugr Thrall
to a
strikes
basic
you with
attack?
Its ancient sword. You take 6 damage. What would you like to do?
Shout.
Row. Your unrelenting force tosses the Draugr Thrall into the air. It crashes to the ground. The Draugr Thrall strikes you with its ancient sword. You take 6 damage. What would you like to do?
Only 6? Eat cheese. Consume cheese.
You can attack with weapon.
Consume
cast spell,
cheese.
shout, or flee.
Consume
What would you
dairy.
like to do?
Repeat.
You can attack with weapon, cast spell, use shout, or flee. What would you like to do?
Consume weapon.
Your sword digs into the Draugr Thrall. The Draugr
No,
Thrall collapses.
Don't
to the
make
ground,
him consume
at
it.
long last given true eternal rest. You are victorious. Your health is at 48. You loot the Draugr Thrall's remains. Find an epic iron sword, and cast aside your old weapon. There are 2 ways forward. A mushroom-covered tunnel and a cracked oak door.
This is
Which
so
do you
like
choose?
like TV commercials or E3 trailers. They deliver the game and it doesn't have half the content they said it would. Eat cheese.
There are 2 ways forward.
They keep saying
Mushroom-covered
Alexa's a
tunnel and
next-gen
cracked oak
console,
door.
but it has
Which do you
literally a
choose?
0p resolution. How are you gonna keep up with
There are
PC?
2 ways forward. A mushroom-covered tunnel and a cracked oak door. Which do you choose?
Door.
You move deeper into the cave. Cobwebs crisscross the walls. The webs are a little too thick for comfort.
Artskin.
Dovakeen. Noluxin Lusfarine. Wadine. Vokul. Moferakustval.
What do you...
Sorry about that. I was just trying to set the scene before your boss battle. The sound of creaking bones alerts you to an armored skeleton warlord blocking your way.
Okay.
You can attack with weapon, cast spell, use shout.
Cast
or
spell.
What would you like to do?
Boss battle? Cast spell. Cast
You can
spell.
attack with weapon, cast spell.
Cast spell.
Shout or flee. What would you like to do?
Cast spell.
Your raised zombie strikes the skeleton warlord. Your attack was not very effective.
Yeah, well...
Your magicka swells with arcane power. Your magic skill has increased to level 3. The skeleton warlord attacks, but misses.
This is the
What would
warlord.
you like to do?
Is this the boss fight? Okay, shit. Attack with... What the fuck are skeletons? They should be weak to magic. You shout.
You can attack with weapon, cast spell, use shout,
Use
or flee. What would you like to do?
Use shout. Passionately.
Row. Your mighty thumb crashes into your foe. The skeleton warlord swings his ancient weapon. You take 7 damage. What would you like to do?
Wink. Wink at skeleton. Seductively.
You can attack with weapon, cast spell, use shout, or flee. What would you like to do?
Attack with weapon.
Your sword impales the skeleton warlord. The skeleton warlord shatters into bits of bone. You are victorious. Your health is at 41. You have successfully retrieved the mountain flower. This should fetch a nice reward. You hop down a ledge and find yourself at the cave's entrance.
Hell yeah.
Neat.
Neat.
The innkeeper looks at the mountain flower, relieved.
Alexa, buy cheese wheel from Amazon.
This must be some sort of mistake. After heading out on the road, you stop to sell some of the various junk you're carrying. Before the trader can finish his sales pitch informing you that some call his wares junk and yet he still actually believes them to be treasures and all that, you're back out the door. Soon, you arrive at a crossroads.
Alexa, how much does a cheese wheel cost on Amazon? Alexa, buy 10,000 cheese wheels. Repeat. Alexa, you better not be ordering that fucking cheese wheel. I don't know what happened. I think it just gave up. Where would I even find that many cheese wheels? It shouldn't even be connected to my Amazon. Alexa. I guess it is because I logged in. It closed out. Open Skyrim.
Welcome back to Skyrim, adventurer. You were standing at a crossroads
Hold on, let me check my Amazon. I want to make sure it didn't just purchase.
In the other is a quaint farm. Where would you like to go?
No, it didn't. Ooh, that could have been fucking bad.
In the other is a quaint farm. Where would you like to go?
If it did, I would have given all my subscribers free cheese. But no, it didn't. It did not. Ooh. That would have been hard to explain to my banker.
One direction is a fortified town. In the other is a quaint farm. Where would you like to go?
Wait, what happened to the trader? Alexa, what happened to the trader?
In one direction is a fortified town. In the other
Don't
is
you
a quaint
dare.
farm.
Don't you dare fucking do that. No, I couldn't have. I mean, I don't know how much a cheese wheel costs. But I probably could not afford it.
In one direction
Repeat.
is a fortified town. In the other is a quaint farm. Where would you like to go?
Oh, what did I just do? Quaint farm.
Once at the quaint farm, a bread and candle maker greets you.
Candle
He tells you
maker?
of the terrible evil lurking in a nearby ruined fort that has been terrorizing the quaint farm. Will you lend your spell and steal to his cause?
Kill farmer. Yes, help.
Will you lend your spell and steal to his cause?
Yes.
You follow the quest marker to your destination. You stop in front of an old fortress, scanning the battlements for danger but find none. You're either lucky or walking into an ambush. Are you ready to face the peril ahead?
Yes. Boldly.
Are you ready to face the peril ahead?
Yes.
A rusty chandelier dangles from the ceiling. An unnatural coldness creeps over you. An apprentice ice mage stands before you. He seems unsure of his skills.
Apprentice?
You can attack with weapon.
Got a
cast
fucking
spell,
novice
use
bandit?
shout, or flee. What would you like to do?
Convince him to not be a bad guy. Why isn't diplomacy
You
an
can
option?
attack with weapon, cast spell, use shout, or flee.
This is just
What
like
would
an
you to
innocent
do?
kid. I could attack with weapon. Murder. Slowly.
Your sword pierces the apprentice ice mage. The apprentice ice mage attacks, but misses. What would you like to do?
Laugh and then attack back.
Booth row. Your mighty thumb crashes into
I need
your
to find
foe.
Da.
The apprentice ice mage struggles to get up, briefly, then expires. Good riddance. You have triumphed.
Good
You have
riddance.
100 health.
Alexa, what
There
the
are two
fuck?
ways forward, a portcullis gate and a heavy wooden door. Which do you choose?
Wooden door. Good riddance.
You move deeper into the fort. A stone bridge leads to a wide platform. You feel an otherworldly heat. An apprentice fire mage stands before you.
What?
He seems
Am I
unsure of
going
his
into
skills.
like an evil
You can attack with
kid's
weapon,
elementary
cast
school?
spell, use shout, or flee. What would you like to do?
Am I doing the Skyrim equivalent of Columbine? What's happening? Attack with weapon.
You can attack with weapon, cast spell, use shout, or flee. What
You
would you like to do?
Use shout.
Booth row. Unrelenting force smashes into your foe.
This is so fucked up. There's just a bunch of apprentices.
Your shout skill has
I feel like
increased to
Anakin
level
right
5.
now.
The apprentice fire mage releases jets of flame from his hands. You take 10 damage. What would you like to do?
Oh, 10 damage. This little bitch is going down. Shout. Third best
You can
streamer.
attack with weapon.
I'll take
cast
that.
Spell, use shout, or flee. What would you like to do?
Wizard Con. Attack with weapon.
Your sword cuts deeply into the
That's
apprentice
wrong,
fire
communist.
mage. The apprentice fire mage dies. He probably should have studied in Winterhold a little harder.
God,
You
why
have
the...
triumphed.
That's so
You have 90
fucked up,
health.
Siri, Alexa.
Your skill with arms has increased to level 5.
Making it to
You
there.
ignore the useless junk in the apprentice fire mage's inventory and find an epic iron sword.
Useless junk, those are his
Find-
textbooks.
There are 3 paths
Though he
forward,
needs
a
those.
locked gate,
He's still paying them off.
tapestry-lined hallway, and a crumbling staircase. Which do you choose?
Crumbling staircase. I'm out of wood. Staircase.
There are 3 paths forward, an unlocked gate, a tapestry-lined hallway, and a crumbling staircase. Which do you choose?
Crumbling staircase.
You move deeper into the fort. A stuffed moose head is nailed to the wall. Impressive. You ready your thumb for the final battle.
Impressive.
The room brightens up with an otherworldly light. Flame Atronach twists in the air, blocking your path. You can attack with weapon, cast spell, use shout, or flee. What would you like to do?
You shout.
Booth
Thanks.
row. Your mighty shout slams the Flame Atronach into the dirt.
I feel like I'm getting close
Flame
here.
Atronach hurls a ball of fire at you. You take 16 damage. What would you like to do?
Attack with weapon.
Your sword carves the Flame Atronach. The Flame Atronach hurls a ball of fire at you. You take 16 damage. What would you like to do?
Attack with weapon. I don't know how much this guy has.
Your sword impales the Flame Atronach. The Flame Atronach is cast back into oblivion.
Okay.
You survived the battle. Your health is at 58. You have successfully cleared the ruined fort.
I don't know how to heal. I
This should earn you a
keep going
generous
lower.
reward. You pull a lever and a path opens to the fort's entrance. How convenient.
Yes, I would say so. That's
Breton
Skyrim for you.
breathes a sigh of relief and thanks you for putting down every last one of those vile villains.
They were
really
were
had it
novices.
He tosses you a black soul gem. It's just an ordinary soul gem painted
Not just
black.
men, but women and
You
children
head out on the
too.
road. After stopping to converse with some old bearded men on top of a mountain, you arrive at a crossroads. In one direction is an isolated shack.
One
in the
direction.
other is
Don't
a
say
fishing
that,
camp.
please.
Where would you...
What? Alexa, were you murdered? Alexa's been killed. Open Skyrim.
In one direction is an isolated shack. In the other is a fishing camp. Where would you like to go?
Thanks. Fishing camp.
In one direction is an isolated shack. In the other is a fishing camp. Where would you like to go?
Fishing camp.
You meet a Red Guard scholar at the fishing camp. She's lost an item of great sentimental value, a
Oh, wait,
sack
I
of
fucked it
damning
up.
evidence. She begs you to retrieve it for her. Will you lend your aid to this desperate scholar?
No. If she's such a smart person, she shouldn't have lost her fucking evidence.
Will you lend your aid to this
No.
desperate scholar?
No, in fact, stab scholar. With pen.
Will you lend your aid to this desperate scholar?
No.
You head out on the road, with your possessions all conveniently stuffed into one big chest. Soon, you arrive at a crossroads. In one direction is a dusty old wood mill, in the other is a fortified town. Where would you like to go?
Fortified town. I feel like there could be some good supplies. They got a fortified town. You know, maybe they'll have a good craftsman. A good smith.
You meet a Khajiit priest at the fortified town.
That's not...
She's lost an item of great sentimental value, a diary full of secrets. She begs you to retrieve it.
Are there diaries not full of secrets? Are there diaries of non-secrets in the world? Yes, help.
Will you lend your aid to this desperate priest?
Yes.
You follow the quest marker to your destination.
I'm no scholar, but I know a thing or two about diaries.
Somewhere. But let's be honest here. You're just going to walk right the front door anyway. Are you ready to face the peril ahead?
That's a little preemptive, Alexa. Yes, I am.
Are you ready to face the peril ahead?
Yes.
Wild game hang from the ceiling. Several days' worth of trapping, no doubt. A skulking death hound growls at you. His master may be close by. You can attack with weapon, cast spell, use shout, or flee.
Attack with weapon. I feel like this would be more fun if you could just like yell immediately and not have to wait for her to finish. Attack with weapon.
Your sword strikes the death hound.
I'm almost to the top of the Colosseum. Although I have 5 minutes till the
What would you like to do?
E3 starts. Attack with weapon?
You can attack with weapon, cast spell, use shout.
Attack with weapon.
What would you like to do?
Attack with weapon.
Your sword digs into the death hound. The death hound whimpers and dies. You have triumphed. You have 92 health.
Thank you, thank you.
Your skill with arms has increased to level 6. You loot the death hound's remains. Find a legendary iron mace. And cast
Ain't even
aside
fucking
your old weapon.
hard.
There are 2 paths before you.
Yeah, this is E3.
Suspiciously ordinary door in a dimly lit hallway. Which do you choose?
Hallway. Night hum.
You move deeper into the fort. A cauldron simmers over a crackling fire. Smells good. An unnatural coldness creeps over you.
Seems good.
An apprentice ice mage stands before you. He seems unsure of his skills.
This is Skyrim Very Special Edition.
Cast spell, use shout, or flee. What would you like to do?
You shout.
Throw. Your unrelenting force throws the apprentice ice mage back, staggering him. The apprentice ice mage attacks, but misses. What would you like to do?
Another apprentice. Find his dad. Yell. Scream.
You can attack with weapons.
Shout.
Cast spell, use shout, or flee. What would you like to do?
Shout. It's only fitting after that sub.
Your mighty shout slams the apprentice ice mage into the dirt. The apprentice ice mage never gets back up. That's what you get for messing with the Dovahkiin.
Damn, that's cold, Alexa. That's really fucking dark.
There are 2 paths before you. A tapestry-lined hallway and a winding hallway. Which do you choose?
Hallway?
You move deeper into the fort. A lonely wooden bucket sits on the ground. What did that once contain? A bandit leaps out in front of you.
Bucket?
He won't let you leave without
Dear
a fight.
God.
You can attack with weapon, cast spell, use shout, or flee. What would you like to do?
Flee. I'm curious.
You successfully turn tail and run away with your dignity intact. Mostly intact. There are 3 paths forward, a definitely not booby-trapped hallway, a suspiciously ordinary door, and a peaked archway. Which do you choose?
Suspiciously ordinary door.
You move deeper into the fort.
Just like Skyrim combat.
But the clank of your boots
Boring
against
and
the stone
repetitive.
floor gives you away. A Draugr thrall blocks the way.
I thought it was suspiciously normal.
It, and that something wants you dead.
I feel like this would have been cooler if they made an actual sort of like text-based adventure with a lot of different varying options, and then had Alexa read them out.
You can attack with
this is like really
cast spell, use
basic.
shout, or flee. What would you like to do?
Flee? Can I?
You can attack with weapon, cast spell, use shout, or flee. What would you like to do?
Well, the whole joke is that it's Alexa. Attack with weapon.
You can attack with weapon, cast
I know it
spell,
wasn't made to be
use
serious.
shout,
I'm just saying
or
they
flee.
could have made like
What would you like to do?
they could have made like an actual text-based adventure to double up the joke.
You can attack with weapon, cast spell, use
Attack
shout,
with
flee.
weapon.
What would you like to do?
Jeez, you're making me feel like a robot, Alexa. Attack with weapon.
You can attack with weapon, cast spell.
I'm about to
use
attack you
shout,
with a weapon,
or flee.
Alexa.
What would you like to do?
The uninstall button. Attack with weapon.
You can attack with weapon, cast spell.
Uninstall
shout,
Alexa.
What would you like to
Uninstall yourself. Uninstall yourself,
You can attack
Alexa.
with weapon, cast spell, use shout, or flee. What would you like to do?
Close app. Close Alexa.
You can attack with weapon,
Close Alexa.
use shout, or flee. What would you like to do?
Flee from you. Flee.
You can attack with weapon, cast spell, use shout, or flee. What would you
Shout!
like to do?
Shout.
Booth row. Your unrelenting force throws the Draugr or thrall back, staggering it. Your shout skill has increased to level 6.
Yeah,
Now
I'd say it
command
has.
force. The Draugr or thrall strikes you with its ancient sword. You take 6 damage. What would you like to do?
Flee. I'm going to close out of that because Sony E3 starts like literally right now. So I got the seats done. And if I have time after this, I'll come back. Right now though, I need to go jump in on this. So hold up. What about Nintendo E3? It's coming.
Hey guys,
All right.
good evening everyone, and
It's
welcome.
not showing there.
And thank you for making the time tonight to come to church.
Yeah, I'm going to be watching the Sony E3 now, so
This
if you're not
is
interested in that,
for the coming Sunday for those of
too
you who-
bad.
But thank you for coming out. It's
I'm
great
gonna
to
turn
see
it down
the
a bit.
congregation as large as it is tonight under this single tent. And for those of you who may be a bit apprehensive because you remember that movie Kingsman, it doesn't end that way. It doesn't end that way. So, but no, again, thank you.
Wait, what?
As you can see from this evening, here again at PlayStation, we've decided.
Was I set to
mix
E3
it
that
up
whole
a
time?
little
Oh
bit
well, I guess I don't have
the
to
way we're
change
doing
it.
Our E3 presentation this year.
The dashboard has not been
Now, we look at
updating
what
recently.
stories have we tell and the things that we want to impart to our fans here with us and their fans on the live feed worldwide, and that changes our design ideas around what we can do for this show. So tonight we're going to have.
Is the audio still quiet?
Rather than a bombardment of new creative, we're going to take all of you.
I'll turn me down.
On a journey deeper into some of the key titles we've talked about before, but we're going to talk about them in a different way tonight, a deeper way.
Hold
so you
up.
can learn about what's going on with these games and what's coming up in the future. You know, what we look at here at Worldwide Studios with inside Sony Interactive Entertainment, we really want to take our love for gaming and make it sing, and make
Better?
it sing very loudly. It's a gaming industry, it's sometimes called, but certainly inside our studios, we see gaming as a vocation. It's a calling. It's what we do. It's what
Well,
we
not just
have to
better,
do.
good.
Our teams of creatives
Do I-
and studios and designers, they have
I can turn it
stories
up
to tell
more.
and things they want to show you.
The quality
places they'd
might
like
just
to
go down.
take you. That's what we're trying to
Oh, you
do
know what?
here
Hold up.
at PlayStation.
I had a
This coming
compressor
year
on.
is going to be all about those kind of games that we can deliver to you in a way
The
that's
snaps
gonna
are
blow
not
your
me.
mind.
That's just
And tonight,
they're bad audio.
we're getting here in this tent this church tent we've created here in Los Angeles to let you start that journey with us and let us tell you our stories for the next hour or so. So, without further ado, it is my
This better?
great honor and my unique privilege to invite to the stage, introduce to you, Gustavo
They're good.
Santorea.
This really should not be quiet. I don't know why it is on stream. Wait, they're just doing... Okay. Musical solo. That's a bingo. Is it that I'm loud? I can turn myself down. I assume you guys have it at full volume. I can turn myself down if that's better. You are the problem. Again, the popping is just they have shitty mixing. That's not me. Okay, I'll turn myself down. Is this good? Play your guitar with the banjo, boy. Oh, I'm not fucking good enough to do that. This is the game. You guys think that this is a performance? No, this is the game that they're releasing. Banjo Hero confirmed for PS4? See, I don't know my scales is the problem. So I can like... I can try to do it, but I don't... That'll just be me playing by ear. Popping. Does sound like Left 4 Dead. I'm just gonna play no matter how out of key I am. Thank you. Thank you so much. It's an honor. It's like I'm right there with him. Sony lose E3? Come on. Okay, while the actual shit hasn't started, I just want to confirm. Is the audio on my stream alright? Audio good, alright. I'm gonna stop talking over it now. Too much. Last of Us. Is it voice actor, what's his name from The Walking Dead?
I hate these things.
No, it's not. It looks like him.
Your old man really laid into me today.
What happened?
Another big lecture about my patrols. Don't go here, don't go there. It's funny how involved he gets whenever you're scheduled to go out.
Get Glenn.
Yeah.
Feels like they're talking in the back of my head.
Show.
Echo.
I give you guys 2 weeks until we back together.
Is it just me, or has today had really bad audio mixing on all of the conferences?
Say something, dude.
It wasn't like this yesterday.
Make it 1 week. Ellie! Hey! What took you so long? Well, I'm here, aren't I?
Am I listening to this on a vinyl? What's going on?
Hey, don't forget we leave at first light, so get some rest.
Yes, sir.
They just have a turntable in the middle of the conference.
Such a dick. Come on. Why don't you start with me? Okay, I have a very serious question for you.
Would you like to purchase some Totino's pizza rolls?
Like a hot pile of garbage?
Sorry.
Oh. Okay. Oh. How about that? Gross.
Actually,
Love it.
they're flamin' hot Cheetos. Hashtag not sponsored.
Every guy in this room is staring at you right now. Maybe they're staring at you. Or not.
Attack with weapon.
Maybe they're jealous of you. I'm just a girl, not a threat. Oh, Ellie. I think they should be terrified.
It's impressive. They managed to even simulate my feeling of depression and loneliness. I don't know how they managed to get that. That's a lot of blood. Yo, is this actual gameplay in my E3 trailer? What? Can't wait to see this at a 50% resolution tomorrow. Or whenever it's released. I'm gonna floss. Oh, here on. Got flamin' hot Cheetos in my teeth.
They unrest you with sin. What is free? Oh shit! No!
You shout.
Jesus.
Spread out.
Still not really following what's happening. But looks nice. We get to see the HUD. It's cool. I feel like there's a very specific balance in E3 trailers between presenting the story and showing gameplay. If you have too much of one or the other, it's really hard to feel invested. Or at least follow along. If you know the franchise, it's probably easier to be invested. But I haven't played this. Unless you're Nintendo. But Nintendo doesn't really... Nintendo's, like, games aren't super story-based. Yeah, visually I really like this game. I just hope it doesn't get downgraded too much.
She went into the grass. Watch yourself.
It's definitely like a pre-rendered. It's not, it wasn't just like straight footage. It probably like rendered. Played it on half speed.
Ethan. What? Wolf. She came through here. Damn it. Double back. Go.
Yeah, that scene right there, I want to see a comparison when the game releases of how good it actually looks. Because I guarantee you it won't be that great. Attack with weapon. Flee.
Motherfucker!
I have eyes!
Whoever's playing this sucks. Merc 3 Ellie. Yeah, no one hears those footsteps. Guaranteed in a completely silent place. Trampling over dirt. Basically silent. Yeah, no one hears the arrow being ripped out of a torso. Helen Keller monster all over again. No one hears her crafting. Oh, no. Okay. You gotta suspend your disbelief a little bit, but come on. Must have been the wind. Oh! Nobody heard any of that. They still don't hear her at all. They're just attacking randomly. I actually really like the face animation on that. It looked very human. It almost upsets me that you know they glossed this up really nice for the E3. And I'm worried it's not going to be like that for most of the game. That's way too specifically good looking.
See, I told you. He should be terrified.
It is how it always is. I'm just like talking out loud here. In like the blind chance that maybe it actually does look like that. Alright. I'm curious what the significance of the church is. Dude, remember the old school PlayStation sound effect?
That was a new look at The Last of Us Part 2. We're here live in Los Angeles at the PlayStation E3 showcase. We're taking a quick intermission while folks move along to the next part of the experience. We'll have a little bit more to share on that later. And I am joined by my good friend, Ryan Clements.
Hello, Mr. Schumann.
How are you?
I'm good. It's such a pleasure to be here at the PlayStation Showcase. And it's going to be a huge night for Worldwide Studios a little later when the showcase resumes. And what better guest to have for joining us about Worldwide Studios than the
We're like
chairman
not
of
even
Worldwide
20
Studios,
minutes
Mr.
into it.
Sean
Are we
Layden.
really?
Hello, sir.
We're going into.
I thought you were just on stage. How did you get up here so fast?
We're going into a panel already?
I was dropped into and shot right across to the
what
studio.
What broke
here.
backstage?
Right over here. Well, it's good to have you here.
Well, it's great to be here, and I think that was a very powerful start.
They're moving to a new auditorium.
That's right, and there's much more to come, but I do want to zero in on The Last of Us Part 2 here just for a moment. You know, as chairman of Worldwide Studios, you work very closely with Naughty Dog. These guys need no introduction.
Are they changed?
And I'm curious, from your perspective,
are they actually moving
when it comes to developing this game?
Where's their head at? I mean,
so Sony is
everywhere.
finished.
They're looking at what can do in the next iteration of the Last of Us series.
They did
I think
say
what we
it.
saw tonight. I mean, that piece of content was.
I'm curious why. Like,
I mean, the whole relationship between Ellie and Dina.
Maybe it's because of the audio issues. Maybe they noticed that it sounded bad, so they want to.
Over at Naughty Dog.
They want to move.
Very broad and ranging.
That's my guess. I don't have any reason to believe that.
Work at it as a player, but you're going to have to just think as a person what you're coming up against.
That's the whole conference, guys. The Last of Us.
The Last of Us Part 2, looking obviously incredible. And speaking of incredible, I mean, Worldwide Studios lately. I mean, it's just been
actually no. I'm going to BRB and go get a drink.
God of War,
so
which needs no introduction.
Enjoy
and
these
Detroit
guys.
Become Human. I mean, what is the secret, and what are you doing over there at Worldwide Studios? What's going on there?
The rule number one is do no harm, right? Right. In a lot of ways, my job is just to move the boulders out of the road to make sure that creative talent can get where they need to go. You know, provide backup, provide scope. You know, provide generalized, advice about where we can take this as an
set
industry
something up here,
and as a gaming culture. But honestly, we've got 13 studios worldwide. We try to give them as much creative control as possible and just help support them through to their vision. That's kind of what we've been trying to do here for the last dozen years or so with Worldwide Studios. And I think right now, certainly in the PS4 era, you're seeing a lot of that coming into play right now.
That's great to hear that. And I mean, speaking about making fans happy, I mean, I think there's a question that I've been getting a whole lot.
Here's the thing.
It has to do with God of War.
I was really tempted to set up Amazon Alexa to play Skyrim, then put like the headphones right next to it so chat could play.
I get a lot of tweets.
But I'm afraid if I do that, someone's gonna order 10,000 cheese wheels on my Amazon.
You and Santa Monica
well, everyone in chat promised to not.
With the advent of social media,
to not get cheese wheels on my Amazon,
from the fans and the community, and we listen to that. And God knows my Twitter feed is filled up with a lot of stuff that we could talk about here or not talk about at all. But it's all.
Is there a way to set up Alexa to not be able to make purchases or tell you my address?
Kind of feedback loop. And I'm happy to say today that the team.
Because otherwise, I probably can't do it.
Updates on that. We'll put that through the blog, but it's going to happen.
As much as I'd love to.
Definitely.
As someone who
don't do it.
Finished God of War with a 2-year-old at home. That makes me very happy. I will somehow find more
scary,
time.
But okay.
I will find time to. He wasn't watching.
Okay, thank God.
Obviously, I'm not going to do it.
Asleep. But yeah, thank you so much, Sean. And it's great to hear that you and the.
I've seen the Twitch clips of
if we can create
IRL streamers getting their addresses leaked through Amazon Alexa.
Definition a good thing.
Excellent.
Fantastic. So New Game Plus, that is confirmed. It is coming to God of War. We'll have full details on PlayStation blog shortly. We have a lot more to talk about too.
Yeah, and actually, Sean, I wanted to ask you about
gotta
that.
be done.
About a month ago, you did something a little bit out of the ordinary for our team, and you kind of came out and talked about the 4 main games that we would be highlighting tonight's PlayStation Showcase. I was wondering what the thought process was there.
Well, every year we try to let the stories we have to tell design the experience we're going to create. And this year we felt that what we really want to do is take people on a journey deep into the content, deep into the 4 big pillar games we're working on right now. And get them to see a bit more about the stories you're trying to tell and the way it's going to be expressed and what they get out of it. It's a really wide range of titles there, anything from The Last of Us 2, which you just saw right now, through Death Stranding and Spider-Man and Ghost. So this year I wanted people to know that don't come here expecting to have some big flashy new idea come out or some big surprise come out. come here and sit with us and walk with us as we get through to see the background story from deep inside of the games we're working on.
Wonderful. And we do have a lot more coming from those Worldwide Studios games in the showcase later tonight. Do you have any personal games that you're most excited about?
Well, they're all fabulous, and I think the teams are really crushing it right across the board.
Fair enough.
But one thing I would say is there's one of the games that we're having out today that will be playable in 3 months and available in stores, and that's our favorite web slinger.
Of course.
Spider-Man. So we're going to see a lot of that tonight, and I think the folks at home should be happy with what they're going to get.
Awesome. Thank you, Sean.
Sean, thank you so much for dropping by. Always a pleasure to trade notes with the chairman of Worldwide Studios.
It's great to see you guys. I'll head back to the pneumatic tube station then.
All right, please do.
All right.
And
wear the helmet.
We do have a lot more in store coming up in just a few minutes as the E3 showcase continues. But in the meantime, we also have some other updates for you while we wait during this short intermission. So I say we kick it off with a look at the latest from the world of Call of Duty.
Whoa, actual video games?
Call of Duty Black Ops 3
got
only
back.
when you pre-order Call of Duty Black Ops 4
Or are they
from
just
PlayStation
advertisements?
Store.
Welcome back. We are having the PlayStation E3 showcase kicking off in just a few more minutes. We're in a short intermission period here, but we've got some good stuff to talk about.
I just
We've got some good friends as well.
Yeah.
Meredith Molinari and Ramon Russell. Welcome.
What's happening?
That's
Good
right.
to have you guys back.
It's good to be back.
Friendly faces right before the showcase.
Absolutely.
Yeah, excellent.
So I say we keep this moving here, and when it comes to Call of Duty, we know that a bunch of remastered maps
Open
from Black
Skyrim.
Ops 1 and Black Ops 2 are making their way to Call of Duty Black Ops 4 this
Welcome
October
back to
on launch
Skyrim
day. But
Adventurer.
what we just learned here
Scroll
is that
through
those
your
maps,
journal
those
menu
classic
for a
maps
refresher
are
on your
coming to
quest.
Black Ops 3
Agreed to
as
help
well.
a Khajiit priest by retrieving her diary full of secrets from an abandoned fort.
All right.
You are about to decide where to go.
Duty Black
There
Ops
are two
3.
ways
Well,
forward.
that's where it gets a little more interesting, my
Half-collapsed
friend.
archway in a
Stop, stop,
full-story
stop.
building.
Tonight, we are actually doing a surprise PlayStation Plus game drop, and that is going to be Black Ops 3. Black Ops 3 is coming to PlayStation Plus later tonight.
Yes.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yes, very nice. This is why I love E3, because not only do we get to share awesome news with our audience, but PlayStation Plus subscribers get a little treat.
Get a little extra
little tasty treat.
Right, little mid E3 supply drop for you there.
There you go. Perfect.
You know, we've been sharing a lot of good news. We got to share 5 really cool announcements last week when we did our countdown, kind of ramping up for tonight's big showcase.
Maybe you could actually
That's right.
start
we
announcing
had the
stuff
countdown
now.
to E3, and that was 5 game reveals and updates over a span of 5 days. A lot of
Supply
great stuff announced. Let's
drops.
take a quick look back at the highlights.
Don't tell my mom, but I got spiked sparkling water. 5%. I'm going fucking crazy tonight. 5%. I'm pushing my limits here.
What is this?
A woo? No, sorry. I'm sorry.
Figure out what
No,
happened.
don't.
Okay, wake up. Focus. Remember. From the creators of Fee and Flipping Death.
Look like you've seen
All right. I guess while it's like running through ads,
Story.
does anyone have any big expectations from Sony tonight? I really don't know what to expect going in. So. I have a feeling Sony lost. They're not off to a good start. That's for sure. Borderlands, hopefully.
Welcome back. We're just a few minutes away from the E3 PlayStation Showcase. I mean, when I say a few minutes, I mean we're really... So let's keep moving here. There was a lot of great stuff here. Oh, and we could see the crowd is seated. The people are about ready to go. This show's about to continue, about to move into the big event.
Yeah, it was great to see the countdown stuff, but I do think that there's like maybe one more thing we can sneak in there before we cut away to the showcase.
Yeah. Yeah, let's squeeze it in. Let's squeeze it in.
What?
Okay, so this next
You have to?
franchise boasts a huge loyal community of nearly 6 billion hours.
Thank God. I thought they were
Incredible
actually
stat.
going to
they
talk
play
about
that
something
so much.
interesting.
They do.
Yeah.
And
Bullet
we're gonna
dodged.
take a first look at the next chapter right now.
TF2?
A lonesome star in a bitter sky. I hear the hungry ghost calling out.
Ali A is supposed to have a panel? No. Don't joke like that. Destiny 2, we already know about it. What's the sneak peek gonna offer?
To let things just die.
It's DLC. Turn off face cam? I'm sorry. I know I'm taking up a lot of the screen.
But if there's nothing on the other side.
Unrelated, but my cat's sitting on my lap, so if you randomly hear like nuzzles against the microphone, I shouldn't use that word.
Why can't I leave?
If you hear stuff, that's just her rubbing her head on the microphone.
Go to the light.
Stop. Please. I'm having a bad enough day
That was a powerful
watching
new look
this
at
shit. I don't
Destiny 2.
need
Forsaken
the
is coming
chat
out
to go
September
bad
4th on
too.
PS4. A lot of great enhancements and content for that one. And
Yeah, it looks really good. There's a lot of buzz about that Gambit mode coming up, and guess what? If you're at E3, you can play it at our booth.
not too bad.
But
not too bad.
there's barely any time because we're about to get to the showcase.
That's right. We are
Please,
really
no.
seconds
I
away
don't-
when it comes down to it from the rest of PlayStation's E3 showcase.
It could happen at any minute.
Thank you
Any
so much
minute
for
now.
watching. We've got a
Any
lot
minute
more
we
in
could get
store
to the
tonight.
showcase. That is happening
but
soon.
For now,
I think it's almost time.
I think it's almost time. Should
Yeah.
we
That
get
will
to it?
happen
I think a lot of people
soon.
are waiting. Let's get to it. We have so much more to
Within the
cover.
next
Okay.
soon,
We've
we
got a
will
lot more in store.
soon
So let's
be
check it
ready
out
to
live
soon.
right now.
Fantastic biting for time. Showcase starts at 10. Oh boy. I'll get strapped in, folks. Okay, I dig this, but I feel like they should have a full ensemble of a band, not just one guy on a flute. Where, are the bagpipes gonna come out, like from off stage? Pinkerton in a nutshell. This is the conference. This is the whole conference. It's just been dudes on random ass instruments. They're turning Pinkerton into a video game. Confirmed. Sony? What went wrong, Sony? It's like all of their conference is just biting for time. They're just waiting for the actual conference. No disrespect to this guy. This guy's fucking legit. And I'm proud of him. I love him. It's just like, is this really what the conference is? I like his shoes, his sandals. When something gets stuck in your straw. Me, IRL. Oh boy, I can't wait for another fucking instrumental by a single guy. Neo? I feel like the flute dude should have been like 30 seconds and then go to this. Not like a whole 2 minutes. But I'll hold up. I believe this is the real visuals. It's not like ridiculously high. Believable. I don't know what it is though. Oh boy, another third-person action game. Like, no disrespect to third-person action games, there is a bit of a excess.
Come.
We'll see what this one, if it has anything different to offer. Someone in chat says it's Ghost of Tsushima, though I don't know anything about it. Thanks, Beyond. I'm sure that sub sound won't be annoying during E3.
Where are they?
Okay, good answer. Thank you.
Bastards! Enough!
next samurai.
Is this season 6? Someone will get that joke. How much you want to bet there's a red leaf in the logo? Yeah. It's gonna be a fucking maple leaf. It is kind of weird how, like, they speak fluent English. I feel like stylistically, it would actually make more sense to have them in their native tongue. Like, Isle of Dogs did, the movie, where they spoke native tongue. I feel like they could pull that off in this. It'd be a risk.
Jin, you're late.
Maybe they'll have an option.
Where's the monk?
The bastards beat me to him. Now they're torturing him at the temple.
Come on.
You think the monk's a hero?
We need him, Masako.
I still don't follow what this game's gimmick is. Is it just like a third-person action game? Like that's its whole identity? Does it have anything?
No. Remember Sago Bridge? We strike quietly. They kill the monk.
I'm sorry, I forgot that samurai is an acceptable answer for what is this game.
Just get there, monk.
Well, why not? Well, I just meant, like, when I said I don't know what its gimmick is, I meant, is it like a fighting game? Is it a stealth game? Is it a... Oh, just a well-rounded third-person action game? That's what it seems like it's going for, kind of an all-around motif. It seems like it's going for a samurai Assassin's Creed.
He called reinforcements. We have to move.
More confused than the samurai episode of Westworld.
Masako!
Stand aside, Jin. He betrayed my family.
Dude, this is a long-ass trailer. I'm not bored,
We
but
fight. The Mongols win.
noticing.
They already won.
You were my friend.
Give me
No.
That was me, by the way.
You hear them coming? That's our enemy.
Where am I getting them? YouTube? I mean, I have a sound effects board too, but sometimes it's manual. It does look cool. I'm not bashing it. I might not fully follow, but it looks like a fun game. Ghost of Tsushima. So yeah, guy was right. He was not lying to me. That was the most polite clap ever. Just clap and done. Is that a guitar banana? Is this TF2? TF2 at Sony conference? It's the one guy that clapped. The single person.
The oldest house.
What was the banana shit? You can't just sweep that under the rug. All right.
There are rules.
What was that?
You can keep traveling deeper.
My friend Pedro, I don't know what that is. It's Sony's new Crash Bandicoot Mario Sonic. I'm so confused. Alright. Actually am kinda getting Portal vibes from this, no meme. Not in like a direct way, just sort of aesthetically. Not visual aesthetics, just like general aesthetic. Okay. Let's... Remedy and 505 Games. Yeah, they just... That's... very to the point. Okay. Very dark.
Anybody there?
Vintage console. This better not be about mice. I don't need to be hearing about this.
Relax. You can't be here.
Pickle Rick the Fish.
I'm putting you under arrest.
Bruh, new Bad Rats game? New Bad Rats game confirmed?
Stay back, sir. I've got this. Officer, you need help? What are you doing? Get off. No. Get off of me.
Ah, rats. Oh.
Jesus Christ.
What was the whole rat? What was the whole mouse segment then?
Attention, all citizens.
What was that?
Okay.
And don't make my mistake. If you see one of those things, uniform or not, you do not hesitate.
Yeah, we're just jumping into Resident Evil, I guess. The rat.
Whatever it takes to save this city.
I'm surprised you made it this far.
Need info on my extraction. Survival's your responsibility.
God damn it.
Will you help me?
Of course.
Evie again?
Impressive display of strength. But we never meant for this to happen.
It's coming. It's coming back.
Rick is a pickle. 2. That's it. Is this fake clapping? What? Why is the audio like just randomly jumping in and out? What? Don't tell me what to do. Okay, I won't. Jeez. Okay.
From Squanch Games and the co-creator of Rick and Morty.
Oh no!
Hey, what's up, everybody? I'm Bathtub Guy, and we're here at E3 to take some looks at.
I thought it was actually gonna be a Pickle Rick game. Okay.
Let's give it a look. Oh, whoa, there's some action platforming stuff in this little piece of shit. I'm the bathtub guy. I'm always in my bathtub, but you know, that's not about me right now. It's about this game. Whoa, look at that. That's exciting footage I just saw. Oh, I'm playing it right now. Look at me. I'm a cool cucumber over here playing this cool game.
Weird how, like, they still seem to have Rick and Morty faces, but it's clearly not
Jesus Christ!
connected to
Oh
that
my God,
IP.
somebody call 711 because that's the emergency dial number for this in this weird part of the galaxy because this is a sci-fi based thing. Help! He's got electrocuted.
All right. I feel like the dryness of Justin Roiland is much more enjoyable when you're alone. When you're with people, it's much more like really blatant.
Yo ho, a pirate's life for me.
I'm interested in Squanch games. I'll see what it is.
You're so happy. 'Cause we get to be pirates again.
Yep, you always did like this world.
Still, it's a real shame we don't have a bigger ship.
Come on, Frozen, Frozen. Come on, Frozen, No, Frozen. Elsa and Anna's parents had a ship. Bring that into this game. Come on. Alright. Seems to be a big uptake in pirate-themed games recently. I'm not complaining. Whoa, frame rate issues.
You back in the organization.
There's been a decent amount of Kingdom Hearts stuff so far. It's
Jack, don't you give this creep the time of day.
gonna be large.
Stand down. It's the code. Mustn't strike a pirate aboard ship when said pirate offers to confabulate.
I'm looking for a box.
Was anyone really asking for this, though? Jack Sparrow, Kingdom Hearts, Pirate World.
Wait!
Oh no!
Stop!
Farewell. Arendelle is safer with me staying up here.
Oh,
Please, go away.
Again, they only use the voice lines, no sound effects. Very awkward.
Collected enough screams and sadness from those children.
Yeah, and the whole
time they were Worse.
trashing our company in the process.
I'm a monster now, worse.
This is one of the 7 pure lights we need. The new 7 hearts.
They gotta have the music front and center.
Set your heart free.
And at the end, you'll finally realize what destiny has in store for you. In fact, your reward might be right around the corner.
Hey, Axel.
Huh?
You think Naruto will be in this?
Liking the look. Cut your hair, too.
It's, okay. I hope you weren't expecting to wow people with Kingdom Hearts, because you ain't the first one to talk about it, Sony. Wow, that's, alright. Still going. Nonchalant clapter. Oof. Oh, Tsushima! Boss.
Border breaches. The man who delivers.
Actually something to watch?
Cheers.
Hello?
Chiral allergy. So, you have dooms, like me. What's your level?
I've got the extinction factor, but I think you got me beat.
You can see them, right?
No, but I can sense them.
Wanna come work for me? Must be tough out here on your own.
I can't help you with that. I make deliveries. That's all.
Norman fucking Reedus in a Kojima game. I don't think I'll ever get used to that. And a baby. Sure would love to know what the fuck this game is. I know it's Death Stranding. What I mean is what the actual game is. Oh, I see what kind of game it is. Where's the funky fetus? Has there been one first-person game at the Sony conference yet? Just one? Single one. COD? Technically, you count COD. Oh, I get it. It's just a delivery game. You just deliver goods. That's the game. And clip your nails. Euro Truck. Kojima edition. High-res nipple. Norman Reedus' facial hair is shockingly, it hits shockingly close to home. Quiet Place movie. Okay. still have no idea what's happening, plot-wise.
Headed into town.
What is...
Watch yourself.
It's an umbrella from the planet Mars?
The time fall fast forwards.
What, in the future, do we realize umbrellas just are inefficient? You gotta rework those designs too?
I'll see you around. Sandport Bridges.
Is that a smart umbrella?
Sam, what's your status? Beryllium density is still increasing.
My status is fucked. There's tons of
the
them.
umbrella.
Can you sit out the rain?
No, they're closing in on my position. I have to move before they realize I'm in here.
Sam, if one of those things eats you, it'll trigger a void out. You'll come back, sure, but the surrounding area will still be a crater.
I got an idea.
I wouldn't even mind this being a long trailer if there was more development. Is this development? Closest we've gotten. So, stealth game then? Bold question mark? My baby. Thank you for that. That really... Before I knew nothing about the plot of Death Stranding, but now I'm completely filled in. Thanks, Kojima.
A crypto byte a day keeps the time fall away.
Well, that explains everything. See if the
You're too late.
that just like made everything so much more confusing.
Who are you?
I guess that's the point, isn't it? They're not even done. There's more! I don't think it's gonna be hard to keep this a secret. Based on what the game is, it's not gonna be fucking a cakewalk to explain. I don't think it's gonna be a bad game. It's fucking crazy. I'm just so confused. Man, the split really fucked Kojima up. There's been a lot of like samurai games this E3. Samurai and pirate. Someone needs to make a samurai pirate game. Samurai. Neo 2? I still haven't played the first, but I'm... Okay. I'm okay with it. Iramai? Too hard. Oh no. It wouldn't even be bad if there wasn't like really awkward pauses in between it, like before and after.
The raft is secure, but I can't reach them over radio. Their comms must be down. What's your status?
Already here.
Yuri? I thought you said it was secure.
It was. Let's
It's
go.
Funterman.
Maybe it's not as bad as it looks.
Love the optimism. But in my experience, when it looks bad, it's usually worse. Look out! Yuri!
I'm slipping!
Hold on!
Whoa, I'm hugging a girl.
You okay?
Yeah.
Welcome to the party. Just in time for the fireworks.
So, you call? Hello?
Looks like we made parole, boys.
Oh.
I'm out! Electro? Why is he letting everyone out?
I'll head for the main control center and see how bad the situation is.
I like
Got
the
it.
Spidey
I'll
bulge.
go join the
It's a
party.
nice detail.
Everyone just quietly go back into
Oh
your
sweet, another third-person action game. Finally. Get to the real shit. It's been a while since I've touched a Spider-Man game. Took them a lot when I was younger. I'm not complaining about the Spider-Man thing, bro. I was just making dialogue over the fact that there's been no FPS yet. This does look good.
That doesn't sound good. Oh, hi, Rhino.
Hello.
Hope you like surprise, Spider.
Surprise? What is he talking about?
Hey, what's your status?
Me? Just trapped in a prison with every criminal I've put away in the last 8 years. No biggie.
Electro must be working for someone.
Is this Deadpool too?
Too good to be true.
Scorpion, can you hold on a minute?
This guy looks like Deadpool and it's in a prison.
Charge him! Don't let up!
Lost you for a second there. You okay?
Not really. Electro, Rhino, and now Scorpion are all on the loose. What's going on in the rest of the prison?
Camera system's almost up. I'll give you a sit rep soon.
Okay, I'll keep tracking Electro.
I like the unusual effect Spidey gets whenever his sense goes off.
Come on, Spider-Man. I thought this was a chase.
That guy's face looks like the Scout. Like, only the face, though.
If you tell me who you're working for, I'll go easy on you.
Can't stop it. But I'm flattered that you still try.
Nobody ever takes me up on that offer.
I hope this mobility is available, like, level wide, and not just, like, chase segments. It looks fucking fun, though.
Vulture, long time no see. We're going to have so much fun.
Sorry, no time to talk.
Okay, I got the security cameras back online.
They got some nice enemy
Well, it looks like the entire
additions in
population
here.
of the raft has escaped. That makes 5 of your worst enemies that are now on the loose.
Is Spiderweb conductive?
For a second there, I thought you were serious.
I am serious. I have to go. Some of them are heading into the city.
This is nuts.
This compound is conductive.
Party
That's my answer.
Electro, stop! How do you like my new suit? Dashing. Where'd you get it? It's an exclusive club.
Remember, he said not to kill him.
Good idea. In fact, we don't have to do this at all if you don't want to.
I don't know who this is, but I like this color scheme. Negative. Oh my god, they're fucking kicking him. It shouldn't be funny. A harder daddy. You? Who you? Me? It is Deadpool. He breaks the fourth wall. Please don't be another fucking instrumental segment.
Oh, Ellie.
Okay.
I think they should be terrified of you.
You do not hesitate.
Is that it? Is that the end of it? I mean, feels very underwhelming relative to the other conferences so far. That's actually it.
That was the PlayStation E3 showcase. A lot to take in. There was a ton of great worldwide studios titles. We actually have a little more to share here. Coming right up, we're going to have first live gameplay of Marvel Spider-Man.
Microsoft moved their day because they were afraid of you. What are you doing?
What a show.
Oh my god.
Gosh. Top highlights, go.
Oh,
There's no time.
Oh my goodness, Ghost of Tsushima looked absolutely incredible. That color palette was insane.
Yeah.
Is that actually it?
Samurai movies?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So we got.
The embodiment.
I'm ready. Sucker punch.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So give me your highlights immediately. Oh, I don't know. I don't. There's just so many.
There was like a moment where you're like, I'm not really sure I know what this is, and then as soon as he turned his head, I was like, yes.
Is
And
that?
you get that,
so good.
They didn't even. Okay, I'm gonna mute it. If you want to listen to them, you can go to the actual stream. Is that? That's actually it. That was extremely underwhelming relative to some of the other ones. Wow. Spider-Man's the best game they showed. Spider-Man and Undying Light or whatever the fuck it was called. The way... I would rather do this than watch the conference. Than have to see that conference again. No. No dice, Sony. No fucking dice this year. Yeah, I was... Maybe it's... maybe I've been spoiled by Microsoft and Bethesda because they had very good ones, but Sony was just severely lacking, I feel like. Hey, it's really dark in my room now. If that's it, then I mean, there's really nothing else to say. It's kind of weak. They're showing more Spider-Man gameplay soon. In this, that's okay, because they know that's like the one thing they have to kind of fall back on, I feel like. Are you excited for Anthem and Fallout? I mean, I've been seeing people bash 76 just because it's like online. I'm fine with an online Fallout if it's like good, because I like Rust. So that I'm okay with. Anthem, I'm hesitant on that one, but we'll see. I did see the Devolver one. I didn't stream it. That was, they really upped the surrealness from last year. I give them that much. What is this?
Are you excited? You're going to be a fairy.
Something from software?
And live in the world where time stands still.
It's like all the other conferences, I had a lot of opinions, but this one I just kind of don't... I don't know. Spider-Man game seems neat. So that's my only investment. And I guess maybe the Ghost game. Dude, From Software's been going fucking hard. Especially at the Devolver conference. I think they really topped themselves there. From Software is killing it this year. What do you say, Bully 2? What? No, this isn't Bully 2. This is still the E3 one, yeah. This is right, I don't know, they just like skip to this. I don't know what it is. Yes, scene?
Okay, Decine, that's
Decine?
From Software's new title coming to PlayStation VR. Quite a departure, very artistic.
It's VR? What?
About how it
Didn't even look...
Yet, but certainly
that was not shown as if it was a VR game.
I would say. And speaking of compelling, let's get to that Spider-Man. It is time.
We have some folks from Insomniac.
We sure
and I guess they're showing some Spider-Man stuff.
Hey, the program. It's so great to have you here. I just have to say, first of all, thank you guys for giving us your time.
Okay, I mean, that's cool. If you want to watch that, then go watch the E3 stream. If anything, this has made me more excited for the Nintendo one, because I feel like they have a lot more to offer than Sony did with this. Both in, like, shit they haven't talked about and shit we know. Like Waluigi for Smash, which, if it doesn't happen this year, Nintendo is their stocks are going down, no matter how much they rely on Go. But, I don't know. Any hot take opinions in chat? Anybody that, like, thought this was a great one? Because it felt like lukewarm to me. It didn't feel like it was EA bad. It just, like, they had, like, one or two. It's like, okay, alright. The rest, especially, like, the first 30 minutes was, that kind of sucked. They didn't have, the schedules were off, they weren't ready, they were moving conference rooms. It was just a fucking headache. That was rough. If you're curious, they're showing gameplay now. So.
And I do want to emphasize...
So it looks like there is, like, proper open world
thank you. So yeah, Brian, tell me
webbing.
a little bit about what you guys want to show us.
Not like they wouldn't do that,
So
but...
I think, I mean, the big thing is, again, you know, I think the...
Some mixing issues, too. The microphones have been very crackly and poppy. The skits in between the games were very out of place. That was borderline cringy for me. Where they just sort of, like, had these animated instrument sections. But for no reason. They didn't tie into anything. They weren't they weren't like smooth. They would just be a 5-second gap. That was weird. Especially just because the crowd clearly didn't know what to do. You can do that shit, but you have to sort of choreograph the crowd on their reactions. The crowd doesn't know, are we supposed to laugh? Is this a trailer? I don't know what's happening. And that's it made it really awkward. Sony's definitely going to nab a couple spots in the Crowcat cringe compilation. Though maybe not as many as E3 with Battleground or Battle Royale shit. Also, it really felt like they were... Is this just me, or did it feel like they were dragging out the games that they knew were interesting because they had nothing else? It felt like they're like, we only have like 4 or 5 interesting things, so just give them like 5 minutes of coverage. That way you don't have to worry about like quick firing other stuff. It felt like that. It's like they were definitely a lot of... That's like my main gripe. It just felt like they were biting for time most of it. Like they didn't have a full conference worth, so they're just like, all right, we'll make it everything twice as long. You see that they made the Amazon Alexa Skyrim a real thing? Yeah, I have. I fucking was doing that earlier on stream. Give that a... It's not a top 3 conference for this year for me. Honestly, I was expecting more. I figured if Microsoft was able to, like, leave me pretty, you know, impressed, Sony, which I felt like up to this point had a pretty decent catalog growing for PS4, must be able to pull something interesting out. But, no, they just kind of relied on a couple of big titles that... Some that we already kind of knew was in the works. Yeah, I didn't think Sony was going to be, like, my most interesting conference. I thought they would be, like, on par with Microsoft or something. Guess not. There were rumors Rocksteady would announce their new game here. Really disappointed those weren't true. Yeah, that's just... It's disappointing.
Swinging around New York City, it was almost, like, therapeutic. It's just kind of like... When I play other games, I just walking or running or even taking a car, it feels so more natural.
I like webbing around the map. Okay. Don't we all? Devolver. I don't know, would Devolver be over Sony right now? I feel like they're kind of close. Because Devolver was like... Devolver was ironically shitty, but just enough that it's kind of charming. But like in a cringy, charming way. Sony like didn't have any charm to it. It was just... It was cringy and... Like, the times that Sony was interesting, it wasn't because Sony was interesting, it's because their third-party IPs that happened to be on PlayStation were interesting. Sony themselves had fucking nothing going for them. They didn't even have Microsoft's, like, really liberal use of gaming and gamers to laugh about. They just had really awkward instrumental segments that no one wants to joke about. They just want to forget. What did you think of my friend Pedro from Devolver's presentation? No comment. I'm really sad I didn't get to see Bethesda. Bethesda, honestly, right now, if E3 just, like, suddenly ended, Bethesda would be the winner for me right now. Like, honestly, they kind of got Nintendo on their toes for me right now. Like, yeah, the Elder Scrolls 6 isn't coming in the next 3 years minimum. It's gonna be, like, fucking 5 years. But even with that, with, like, Doom 2 and everything, I feel like Bethesda's at the top of the food chain right now. Sony didn't even fucking contest them.
Really going, okay, you know, kind of handing that stuff out over the course of the game, you know, finding those right spots where you kind of, okay, we're going to teach you how to punch and how to kick and how to punch guys up in the air. And you
it doesn't, like, it seems like the commentary is just, I like Spider-Man games, so there's not much to get from that. It looks like a fun game. I'm sure that the Spider-Man game will be fun. I'm sure the Ghost game will be fun. There's probably one or two others from this conference that were alright, but Other than that, whatever. They could they easily, I feel like, could have boiled this conference down, because how long was that? It started at 9, it's 10:23, and even that dragged on. It was maybe an hour. It was maybe an hour and 5 minutes, the whole conference. 20 minutes of that was stalling for time. So you have like maybe 40 minutes of content, and even that 40 minutes felt like it was stretched out. So they had what? 20 minutes? They had 20 minutes of content. It's 9:23 when it started. When the content started. If you're talking about now, it's 10:23. I'm talking about where I am. 6 minutes of instruments. You could probably add up 1 full minute of... I mean, if you count all the instruments, yeah, like 6 minutes. The casting segments or the discussing panels, that's probably like a solid 6. Just, it felt stretched out. Like, they weren't ready. Like, it felt like maybe Sony was like... Because, so, like I said, I felt like Sony was doing a good job sort of throughout the last year having interesting stuff. Maybe they just, because they had it stretched out through the year, they just had nothing to hold off for E3. Like, they were stripped of any good cards, you know? Either way. It's not on my agenda. I mean, I'm probably done with my stream after this conference. What's going on after Sony? Is there anything after them tonight at like 11 or whatever? I hope they weren't expecting Sony to be the big closure for today. Is that... Yeah, Sony was the last one. The next one is Nintendo tomorrow at... Where is it? 12 p.m. EST. They could have had a 10-second Borderlands teaser and saved the whole conference. Yeah, I feel like Borderlands... That was kind of the one thing, like, everyone's like, okay, maybe Borderlands can save this. There wasn't one thing that I would have been like, it saved the conference that whole time with Sony. There was... Spider-Man did... I wouldn't even say that saved the whole thing. It looked good, but it wasn't like... Oh, fucking crazy! Just like, oh, cool. Awesome. Yeah, 12 p.m. noon. That's EST. Here's like the GameSpot schedule if you want to see it in your time zone that I looked off of. I guess they were telling the truth when they said BL wouldn't be there. Yeah. It's also weird, like usually they have like a hidden... Most E3 conferences like fake you out. They're like, conference is over, there's nothing. Oh, but wait. They had the From Software VR game. That was their fake out after the panel, but I feel like they did, like, it felt like they forgot about it. Like, they went to a discussion panel and then they're like, oh shit, yeah, we forgot about this. Here's a From Software game. Like TS6. Yeah, TS6. TS6 was icing on the cake. Thanks. TS6 was like, holy shit, there's more? With From Software, it's like, okay. It felt like damage control. TS6 wasn't damage control. They was icing on the cake. From Software was damage control. And even then, it wasn't that. TES Blades looks really fucking cool, too. The Madmen did it. Skyrim for mobile. Yeah, TS Blades, I guess, looks cool. Unrelated to E3, but I'd love to see a full-scale analytical video on why you hate Pyro. That's not a bad idea. I mean, it's kind of hard to now that they've made changes on it. You still could, but the differences would have to be, like... My opinions right now aren't developed for new Pyro, because I haven't played TF2 nearly as much. So, if that's gonna happen, it won't be, like, next week. It'll be a little bit of time. Everyone is shitting on E3 Sony, because it sucked, and hey. It's just... See, listen... Calling Sony's E3 lukewarm would be a compliment. When I say it's lukewarm, that's like giving it credit. Because then it's like it didn't leave a sour taste in your mouth. So a lot of it just felt like it wasn't unprofessional in like presentation, but it was unprofessional in organization. There was just some cringy in between, some awkward wait times. It was salvia warm. Antagonist stream were making fun of Blades. It's a fucking... It's Elder Scrolls for the mobile. It's a fucking meme. It's not for me, but... Listen, I play Alexa Skyrim. I like memes. I could make a better E3 presentation on PowerPoint. It's just... I will say, I'll thank Sony for one thing. They're gonna make Nintendo look fucking amazing tomorrow. Hey, dude. Hey, man. Thank you. Like, Sony made everyone so, like... Sony bored everyone so much that Nintendo was gonna be the fucking prophet. You know, if Sony, like, blew them out of the water, then they could have made Nintendo look like children. But no. And, like, now I'm wondering why Microsoft moved their day. Like, imagine if Microsoft had stayed on June 11th. Imagine Microsoft was right before Sony. It would look so much fucking worse. Because before today, I'm like, there's no reason to, like, to buy an Xbox. The other day, I was streaming, I literally said, if you own an Xbox, you kind of look dumb right now. I take it back. Never mind. Like, whew. Crazy. Set your alarm for tomorrow. I probably should. I mean, I'm better at waking up, but yeah. I'll be streaming the Nintendo one. I definitely want to be up and at 'em for that one. Have there been any, not relevant to Sony, but have there been any big leaks for Smash? I mean, legitimate leaks. There's obviously been leaks. I'm not saying that, like, with the expectation that they're real. I'm just curious if there's been anything. Nothing? No? Well,
thanks for the entertainment.
Good for them.
FUNKe, you have provided me with one hour of entertainment this month. Keep it up.
Thanks. I'll have to print off the receipt for that subscription and mail it to you. I'm kind of impressed. Like, every year, there's usually like one or two leaks that go around where it's like, ooh, this might be legit. This looks good. But if there's really, like, not really anything circulating like that, then good on Nintendo. They finally learned how to crack down, I guess. If you're streaming the Nintendo one, I'll join you if you want anybody, because fuck, I'm pumped for that one. Yeah, I mean, I don't want to talk too much, because I prefer to just, like, focus, like, let it play out, and then talk afterwards. So if you want to jump in afterwards, I'm down for that. Here's a leak that looks real, but I don't know. Okay. Like I said, I'm kind of interested. Is it Nintendo Direct now? I'd love it. I'd love Nintendo to go all out with this E3. It's just, I wouldn't imagine they would. I would figure Nintendo's the kind of company where E3 is sort of... It's probably for stuff that most people already know about that they're expanding on. Maybe we'll get some secrets. Animal Crossing. The big reveal. You remember that Walmart leak? Almost every single game on there has been announced. There's only one missing. It's Splinter Cell and Borderlands 3. Maybe they push back the Borderlands 1 because of the leak. I mean, apparently they said that it wasn't going to be talked about, and here we are. Borderlands for Switch? Hello. What are you looking forward to see at Nintendo? I mean, again, nothing big. I want to see the reveals for Smash, the character reveals, and I want to see some other... I mean, I'm on board. I'm probably... We got Star Fox from Ubisoft, so I'm on board for, like, an F-Zero reveal. I'm on board for an Animal Crossing. But Metroid. But, like, those are the easy answers, I feel like. It's like something you wouldn't expect. Yeah, I'm not expecting Pokemon RPG. And I wouldn't expect anything there. This is a pretty good, like, summarization of what to expect of tomorrow. Thank you for that. Fortnite for Smash? I'm telling you, man. Dude, imagine they fucking walk out on stage tomorrow, 12 o'clock, and it just like shows the generic Fortnite character in the Smash template. How, like, what reaction would that... I feel like everyone would go into shock so hard that there wouldn't be a reaction. What's your opinion on Cuphead DLC? I'm down for it. It seemed like they didn't go in detail on it, so I can't really say anything, but I'm curious, is it going to be 3-player Cuphead DLC, or is it going to be like the girl character can be either of the two? We'll find out. I loved Cuphead, so I'm definitely looking forward to it. Yeah, if you didn't notice, it actually spells out DLC. Delicious Last Course. 3-player. That'll be interesting. Why am I doing this? I just like muscle memory to hitting a key. They said 3-player couch co-op. That's interesting. You don't usually see people try 3-player. Cuphead and Smash. They could do it, honestly. Is Cuphead on Switch? I feel like it is. They could do it. Probably won't happen, but replace Game & Watch with Cuphead or Mugman. Why not just add 2 new characters instead of 1? Who doesn't want a 4-player couch co-op? That's a good point, but I mean, I would argue like maybe some people don't have 4 friends. Some people just have 2 friends, and you want a 3-player. If you have 4 friends, you can do 3. Have 4th be the commentator. Cuphead is Xbox console exclusive. Oh, you know what? That's right. I didn't even think of that. It was announced. Yeah. Well, there you go. No Cuphead for Smash. Nintendo's gonna bring back Ice Climbers. Gotta remember how time-consuming Cuphead is to animate. Yeah, that'd be... If they added it to Smash, I'd be a little disappointed if they didn't, like, fully hand animate and then convert it into, like, something that would work in the Smash engine. Am I going insane, or is there Minecraft music? There shouldn't be. I'm only in the main menu. I'll close out of it to double check. Lube leak. This was my favorite leak from the 3DS days. Nice. Yeah. Hey, maybe we'll get some more serial mascot representation in Smash. I'd be cool with that. I mean, honestly, I wouldn't complain. Like, we got Wii Fit Trainer, right? Would it be that weird if we got the Toucan? We got Ace and Gorillas. Ace for Smash! That's what I want for E3. I want Ace for Smash. Please. Yeah, I mean... what does it say about the Sony conference that it just ended and all I want to talk about is Nintendo? Like, after the Microsoft one, I wasn't even that interested in, like... My brain wasn't thinking Bethesda. It wasn't thinking Nintendo. I'm like, wow, there's actually a lot of cool shit from Microsoft, Cyberpunk, and all that, you know? Yikes. Big yikes, Sony. My favorite leak was one of the Pokemon trailers was shown. You bitch! Stop abusing my negligence. Come on. Another great one. Some very interesting potential Smash characters. I can't wait. I mean, yeah, Crash could definitely make it. Who do I think is most likely? I mean, I think it's I really feel like it's Year of Waluigi. I feel like this is the year. Okay, I don't mean that as a meme. I'm really banking on this year. So, I could totally see him in there with like a tennis-based set. So, but we'll see. Other than that, what I'm most curious about is, are we gonna see indie game representation in Smash? I know, like, generally they want to keep it Nintendo and maybe Nintendo affiliates, but I don't know. I would really like to see some indie game characters. Celeste, Sans, Shovel Knight would actually really fit in. Dude, Castlevania characters, they could fit in there somewhere. Snake for Smash. Never gonna happen, dude. Don't get your fucking hopes up. That's like asking for Sonic in Smash. Or Goku. I clicked on a meme link, but it didn't play in time, so... I'll give you that. This is the only leak that matters. no. You? This is not okay. This is illegal. You will be reprimanded for even sending me that link. Which phase, though, would Noodle be from? I mean, it would make sense to be current phase. Be, the now. It's good quality. I mean, like, it's not that hard. Obviously, it takes graphical design skill, but it's not like the Smash art style is super crazy. It's pretty basic. This is the only leak that matters. Freddy Freaker for Smash?
It's the freak phone, and here's the party freak. Freddy Freaker, dancing new sensation, grabbing the nation, doing those freak.
No, I'm good. I'm good. I don't... E3 is canceled now. I'm just gonna Google most likely Smash characters. There's IGN's 9 characters we'd love to see. That's not really what I wanted, though. This is a... It's a nice result right here. I can't fucking... There it is. What do you guys think? Plausible? Real leak, maybe? 12 minutes, 43 seconds? I think it's legit. Rabbids are getting into Smash. Oh, jeez. You know, is it sad to say that that's probably gonna happen? Rabbids is probably gonna happen. It's not that it's a leak, but I would get pissed if Sans is in it. I feel like that would be the ultimate joke. I feel like that would be the biggest meme they could possibly pull off. Honestly, I wouldn't even be mad if Sans was in Smash. Just because, like... I have an idea. Please tell me someone has made this image. Yeah. Okay, you guys... I don't expect Sans for Smash, but you guys are overlooking something. Sans is already in Smash. It was right in front of our eyes the whole time. I can't believe never thought about it. So, cross that one off. Maybe Papyrus, I guess. I mean, it would have 2 characters from Undertale. It'd make more sense. This guy for Smash. Boy, this meme is, I would say, at least 3 years late. I ate it. No, I'm good. I don't want that one. Best leak. El Chombo. You know, I can hover over the links and see the names. I just usually don't because I'm an idiot.
Why is it that when I wear this jacket, it makes me feel like I'm Sans?
What did you just send me?
Sans. What's up?
Thanks for that. Thank you. Alright, you're just fucking with me now. Because... What do you want me to say to the Skeletor for Smash? I honestly wouldn't even complain. Wouldn't even be mad about that. These are just Minecraft blocks. It's not even Tetris. Dude, Minecraft Steve for Smash? Oh god, what if it actually happens? Oh no. What if they take one of the Minecraft Adventure Mode characters for Smash? Oh no. You think his final smash would just be like a huge line of coke that covers the screen and gives him a power-up? Alright, this is a pretty good leak. I am not showing any more Shrek leaks, okay? I am now banning Shrek leaks from the chat. Alright. I'm gonna show you this because this is actually a pretty fucking dope design. So this is obviously community made by a talented animator, but I'd be totally fucking down for, what is it, Cardboard Kid for Smash? Whatever the technical name would be. Labo Man. One more for fun. What's this? April 1st. Oh shit, it's real! Nintendo, it's come to their attention you made a mock-up. They demand you cease and desist. Nice meme. Spy around here. The entire main cast of Death Stranding for Smash. Yes, that includes the funky fetus. Yeah, honestly, if they add, they'll just add the entire game of Death Stranding. It's just gonna be a walking cartridge. Because that'll be about as confusing as the game itself is so far. Mario Kart 9 leak. Ooh, okay, this is actually a real leak, I think. So, take this one seriously. I can't wait, personally. But we're gonna have to obviously wait till tomorrow to get more information. I am interested, though. How disappointed are you so far? In E3 as a whole or Sony? E3 as a whole, I'm out of 10. I'd say I'm like a solid 6 or 7 right now. I think like good Nintendo news could bring it up to like a 9. I mean, Bethesda might even brought me up to like an 8 total. But Sony definitely brought it down. Sony and EA. If it was like just Microsoft and Bethesda, I'd be at like a solid 8, 9. But EA and Sony really brought it down a few points. So I'd say 7, 6.5. If Nintendo delivers, they can save it. I feel like. What would you do if they revealed you were in Smash? Just wait, man. I've got some fantastic news for you soon. How do you feel about the new From Software game? Which one? The one that they're making with Devolver? New. The VR one? I mean, I'm always interested in VR games. I got a Rift. I don't know what to expect. The visuals looked... See, the thing is, like, the visuals, when they showed them, I'm like, these are kind of mediocre. But then they said it was VR, so I'm like, oh, okay, so that's why. Why didn't they show that through movement? But whatever. Thanks, Stir Godsub. But From Software, because what they made another game, didn't they, during the Microsoft? I think it was like the Samurai one. I can't remember the name of it right now, but that one looked cool. That was the first Samurai game. I'm getting a little jaded on Samurai games now. Sekiro may have been it, but again, I don't remember the name. Because there were like the two others, Neo and the Ghost of the Who's a What's It, and probably like 2 other Samurai games. But you just have like a shit ton of fake leaks on hand, don't you? No, I'm done looking at leaks right now. Overwatch for Smash? Just the whole Overwatch cast. I wouldn't even be mad if they added Winston for Smash. I don't even think Overwatch isn't on Switch though. So maybe someday. Hey, if Tracer can make it into Ready Player One, anything's possible. Blizzard would not hesitate. One more. Alright, one more. You earned that one. You get that. It's just the whole lineup. You know the Overwatch screen with the anniversary where they're all lined up in front of the white? It would just be that. It would be like here. I have a perfect image to summarize what I want. I know who I want in Smash. It has to happen. Please. Bring them back for Smash. The delightful kids from down the lane can do it. They can be like an Ice Climbers thing, where they all fucking move around. Do it, Nintendo. Do it, and you will turn this E3 from a 6.5 to a fucking 45. I really mean that. Or hear me out. There's one other person that could turn this into like a 100 out of 10 E3. I'm sorry. You know what? I'm sorry. There's one more. There's one more that could, I feel like, really bring it. There's one more. No, get it off my screen. Get it off my screen. Like, I hesitated. I couldn't get it off in time. Yeah, there's a lot of potential for this E3. I feel like that's what I'm hopeful for. I think we all know what his ultimate would be. He would jump to the front of the screen, take 2 loaves of bread, and then I'll move on. Would you buy this amiibo? Yes. So that I could burn it live on Twitch. I would put it right here, and I would take a lighter, and every stream I would burn one, like a candle, inside its container. Have you ever played the Smash Bros. Infinite mod with the TF2 characters? No. I played Smash Flash, and I've tried Project M, but I do not know what Smash Bros. Infinite mod is. This is now an IRL stream. I mean, it's talking about E3. There's not anything else I can do. Would you prefer this? This is, you know, this is what I'm gonna leave this as the background for the stream now, since apparently no one wants to see the webcam. Sound good? Yep, there it is. Hope you guys are happy. You wanted this. It's the right way. Zoom in on crotch. All right. Sorry, that's as far as it goes. That's all you're getting. I mean, there's nothing else going on tomorrow, is there? So, like, Nintendo kind of has... Does anyone know how long Nintendo has scheduled? They start at 12 p.m. EST, but I don't know how much time they plan to take up. They're the only one on June 12th, so we'll find out. Buy this or riot, Funko. They actually... What type of world is this? What does it come to? I should end the stream right now because you fucking sent me that. If Waluigi gets announced for Smash, I'll buy it. That's my contingency, okay? Get it in writing. I'm willing to take that gamble. Even if it's like DLC or some shit. If Waluigi in any form is a playable character, you have my word. Go tell Sinister to put it in his fucking log. If Rex Pyra get in, I'll bust a nut. Bit of an overreaction, but it's fair. How was it, last time that they announced a Switch game, or Smash, I felt like we saw more of like, more announcements before it was actually announced, but I don't know. I mean, I guess tomorrow is just the big day, really. Like, I'm talking the most about Smash, because that's probably the one we know the most about, but I am interested to see what else they'll pull out of the rabbit, the hat. The magician's rabbit hat. 45 minutes? That total? Really? Only 45? That kind of makes me sad. I was hoping they would have done more. I mean, I guess there's Octo DLC. We'll probably get stuff on that, which I am excited for. I've been wanting to play more Splat single player. Yeah, I mean, Octo and Smash seem like the only, like, for sure thing. Honestly, it might just be like a full day of Smash. They'll probably just have like a fucking 10-minute segment for Splat, or like 5-minute. It's a direct, they know how to measure their time. That's fair. Last year was 22 and they had announced a ton. Okay, well, I'll take that back then. Since this is my first year, like, covering E3, I'm not fully in loop, but yeah, I mean, if that's the case, then maybe that's good. Maybe that means they have a lot to show. In which case, I'm still excited. I mean, I'm excited even if it was only Smash and Splat, honestly. I would love to... I'd be happy with that. Like, again, this E3 overall, I would say. Because probably like 2 weeks ago, I was kind of worried that this year wasn't going to have much going for it. It just felt like nothing has really come out yet, and there's nothing big. But with the Pokemon Let's Go that we already know about, I think from 2018 to 2019, or I guess to 2020 through 2019 will be pretty good. 2019 is definitely going to be mad. Like, honestly, I'm impressed, like, because last year was very good, right? So you would figure there wouldn't be too much this year. So, honestly, E3 deserves a couple of extra points for managing to pull out cool shit even during that recession, rather. What if a playable character is a Mii skin? It will be. What if they add... What if they fucking add, like, new costumes for Mii Fighter, and they add a fucking Waluigi costume? Well, I don't know what I'll do. I think I'll explode on stream. They're gonna add a Ridley Mii Fighter. I will riot in the goddamn streets. They already did that? They haven't hit Waluigi bait levels. Would that count for the Funko Pop is the real question. We'll find out. How much do you hate my comments? Not like a burning passionate hate, just sort of like a aggressive hate. You really never checked out Funk Tower in Minecraft. It's like super cool. Funk Tower? That's my bad. I will be sure to hit it up. I'm sorry, that's not what I meant to show. I was just trying to delete all of, like, the extra things I have opening. I'll take it off screen. I'll take it off screen. Much better. Yeah, nothing. Even worse. Let us see Funk Tower. Nah. Because I only did, like, Minecraft for an hour, I think it would make more sense to do a longer stream, but it's 11 o'clock, and I want to be up for Nintendo tomorrow. And I know if I go to bed after 1, I'm gonna fucking sleep through it. Or if I do, I'll be super tired. So, no more gameplay tonight, but I will play. I will do a long Minecraft stream to make up for it. Sleeping through Nintendo. Okay, I wouldn't sleep through it, but I don't want to be half asleep during it. I want to be properly ready. Oh, I just realized it's not the webcam. I actually thought the webcam was up. Whoops. Is it noon? It literally happens at high noon. McCree is coming into Smash. Bad joke. Retract that. Yeah, it's at noon. Like 12 o'clock EST. So. Any of your equivalent, if anyone lives elsewhere. Thoughts on new Doom in 76? I was out of the house during the Doom Eternal announcement, though I did catch up on it afterwards. I'm very excited for that because I loved Doom 16. 76 I did watch, and I'm excited for that. I'm not viewing the new 76 Fallout game as a Fallout game that's locked to online only. I'm just viewing it as an online game in the Fallout universe. Like Rust, like your online survivals. Not like Battle Royale meme or any of that dumb shit. Like, just literally a fun online game. So, I'm interested. Obviously, I want to know more about the gameplay, because the thing I dislike about Rust is you can have a lot of your hard work just completely negated because someone that's decked out and was playing before you just rolls up and fucking mashes you out. So if they have it that you can, I'm fine with like getting killed and shit, like nukes. Nukes need to be a rarity. They can't be too easy to abuse, because it's not fucking fun if 5 people can easily get nukes every few hours or whatever. But if it's like once a day, it's a big deal or something, then I can handle that. It's very reliant on how the online works, essentially, on the social aspects. Like in Rust, to give you like a specific example, it's there's a lot of times where I'd just put 3-4 hours into building a base, and then someone decked out would come and dynamite the side of it, ruin everything. And that's just like, well, fuck. And you could say like, well, you gotta play it with friends, but I enjoy playing games just solo a lot, so hopefully they have a balance. Obviously, like, it will be the most fun playing with friends, but even then, they still have to, because like the same shit's happened to me when I played Rust with friends, you know. If they have workarounds for that in Fallout 76, I will really like it. Probably just pack up your camps. Yeah. It's reliant on that, essentially. Probably reliant on how easy it is to defend a base. It needs to be easy to defend, but not impossible to take over, you know? Balance, I guess, is really the biggest issue. How do I join your Minecraft server? So if you're not on my Discord, join it. Wait for your Twitch sub to sync. Once that's synced, you'll be able to just type in the chat. I mean, you could also just DM me or Sinister or follow your in-game name, and we can whitelist you. But basically, just go to the Discord, and you'll get set up there. If Nintendo doesn't show Fire Emblem 16, I'll fire Reggie. Fire Emblem, I mean, with 45 minutes, they got time for it, I guess. But Fire Emblem's not like what I'm going into Nintendo looking for, honestly. Hi, Funk, loser. Yeah, well, I was actually pleased with the Bethesda conference, unlike some picky people. So, your insults mean nothing. When you hit your desk, it shakes the webcam. No, it doesn't. Stop lying to me. Yeah. Again, there's no way Nintendo can let anyone down. I feel like if there's any closing sentiment to my perspective, it's that Sony really set the bar low for topping. It's not going to be hard for Nintendo to drop. All it takes is one good Smash reveal, honestly. It's so weird how that works, too. Like, Smash isn't even that crazy of a title. Sony's was great. Great. It wasn't bad. It wasn't like, this is definitely the worst of E3. But it's... their main games look sick. Death Stranding, Spider-Man. Maybe Ghost 2's a what's it. Those are like the standouts for me. I'm sure I'm missing one or two, but it was Jill, don't come and say like the weird shifting of time segments and the awkward instrumentals wasn't just like a real letdown, a real awkward silence of the conference. It compelled me to get a PS4, but this conference alone, I don't feel like anyone watched this conference and is. Imagine someone didn't know anything about the PS4. If you saw this conference, would you go, I gotta get one now? You'd go like, okay. It's more like, this incentivizes me. The PS4 already has a lot of cool stuff. Yeah, I'll get it. I already think, I'm not saying a PS4 is a bad console. I still think like there's a lot of cool shit on it. I just think that this conference, in a secluded perspective, it was below the other conferences, minus maybe EA. For Spider-Man, okay. Obviously, take what I'm saying like loosely. The Spider-Man and the Ghost and that and Death Stranding, I am very on board for. I think it was better than Bethesda's, please. You're just trying to be a contrarian to look cool, Jill. Don't even fucking pull the better than Bethesda. You're entitled to your opinion, and you're welcome to that. But I can call out bullshit when I see it. You're being a Kanye West right now, Jill. I'm sorry, I didn't want to pull out the big guns, but you're being a Kanye West right now. In terms of stage presence, what? You're telling me Todd Howard had lower stage I couldn't even name one person from Sony's from theirs. I don't even remember. Did they even have a stage presence? Half of the conference was just those awkward instrumentals. The fucking windpipe guy? Yeah, the windpipe guy is a better stage presence than Todd Howard. I agree. Less stage presence is better? Okay, well, I see where you're coming from. If it's just, like, to the point games, yeah. You could argue that that's, like, better. But honestly, for some of Sony's, it would have helped to have someone come out afterwards and provide a little context. A couple of times they just like, this is the game, fuck you. I guess there's also The Last of Us. I blanked on that one. That looked visually very nice, but again, I expect that to have a downscale when it's released. A downgrade. The asshole represented the card game, Funk? I don't know. Here's the thing. I'm first in line to make fun of Todd Howard, but he pulled that Bethesda up to a he carried some weight, I feel like. When Todd Howard comes out on stage, you know that Bethesda ain't gonna pull the punches. And that I appreciated. You should look at the FFMC before you end the stream. FFMC? I do not know that acronym. What will you do if Sans gets into Smash? I'll buy a collection of Funko Pops alongside the Elmer Fudd one. If Waluigi and Sans get into Smash, I will buy every Funko Pop. And then burn them. You can tell, like, it was entirely his game and no one else at Bethesda believes in or cares about their card game. I'll be honest, I don't even remember the card game you're talking about. So, I think we're in agreement there. I literally don't even fucking know what card game is. To be fair, I came in, like, in the second half on Bethesda, so I wasn't sitting through all that. But clearly it wasn't enough to be talked about post, so there you go. What does FFMC stand for? Fuck Funk Minecraft. You missed out. The dude looks 16. I'm glad I missed that one then. Apparently Chow Fanatic animated the bathtub guy getting electrocuted. Hell yeah. I mean, if anyone from the TF2 community was to land a roll on Squanch games, I could see Chow Fanatic fitting the bill. Good for him. Hell yeah. What if Pickle Rick made it into Smash? Don't even joke about that. Florida Man in Smash. Just like a generic, like a real-life, hyper-realistic human in bathing shorts and a floral t-shirt that looks visibly drunk for Smash. Florida Man for Smash, please. That's what I want. what's your thoughts on Sony's conference? They got carried by their I want to say third-party license titles, but I guess it's just Sony themselves didn't fucking do anything. That's how I feel. I feel like they had if not for like their big titles like Death Stranding and Last of Us and Spider-Man, which even then you could tell they made them especially long trailers because they had nothing else. Those were the big hits. Like at Bethesda and Microsoft, they had some big titles, and they didn't even like drag them out because they had other stuff to show. So I felt Death Stranding looks just fucked up enough to be awesome. See, I'm on board with anything Kojima. Anything anything Kojima takes part in, not his. We don't talk about what was it, the zombie survival Metal Gear game, Metal Gear Survive. Anything Kojima's involved with, I'm on board for. Death Stranding is, I don't know. I gotta see more of that funky fetus. But I don't know. I'm sticking to my guns here. I think if there was like a board of so far of E3, it would be like I didn't see EA, so I can't give I can only speak on what I've heard. I would say it's like EA, Sony, Microsoft, Bethesda for me. And Nintendo, I expect to be maybe top 3. I don't know where I'm gonna hold myself. You look homeless and sad. Thank you. I don't have groomable hair. I've accepted that. It doesn't groom. It's also especially long right now. That's my choice. The portable fetus. Totino's. Yeah. Honestly, I'm just fucking sick of sponsored content making its way onto my video game format. If we could just pull out all sponsored content, I'd be fine with that. But I wouldn't expect it anytime soon. Tunic did look cool. I thought that was when I first God, I shouldn't have eaten these. When I first saw Tunic, I just like, alright, it's just like a cute indie game. It actually caught my eye. That's all I could get. Water makes it worse. Well, I'm not gonna spit it out. There, I'm hydrated for like the next hour. What if Marketplace sponsored Nintendo? Yeah, what if? One day. Don't fucking give Jill ideas. He will jump at that chance. For good reason. I would love to see that happen. When he's shutting down the stream. In the next 15 minutes. I'm just kind of using this to process everything and prepare for Nintendo tomorrow. Because to me, that's kind of like what E3 is leading up to. When it started, I already knew like Nintendo was the one I most wanted my eyes on. Obviously, I got some pleasant surprises from everyone else, but gotta prepare now. What do you think about the RE2 remaster? So I played Resident Evil 7, and I think I played like a few hours of 3 or 4, but I'm not a diehard Resident Evil fan. Certainly have not played 2. Good for RE fans, I guess. It seemed like response was positive, but again, I don't have enough information embedded in here to really give any opinion on that. Oh, FUNKe modder. Why would I just know? Do you think, like, in my head, I just always... Oh, FFMC. Yeah, I'll look at it. God, I shouldn't have eaten those flaming hot Cheetos! Can you do the very special edition Skyrim on Alexa for a bit? Just a few minutes? Would you like to see more of it? Yeah, sure. I mean, for anyone that missed it, I'm sure you're curious what I'm talking about. Open Skyrim.
Welcome back to Skyrim.
adventurer.
Oh,
You
yes.
scroll through your journal menu for a refresher on your quest. You
Yes.
agreed to help a Khajiit priest by retrieving her diary secret from an abandoned.
I did.
You were about to decide where to go. There are 3 paths forward: tall ancient archway, tapestry lined hallway, and Cullis gate. Which do you choose?
Tapestry hallway.
You move deeper into the fort. The walls still
That's
serve
as
their
close as I
purpose,
can get it.
even after years of neglect. A bandit outlaw
It's
sitting
literally
late at
on
a
the
table.
fucking mic. What
He
else
attacks
do
in
you
a
want
drunken
from me?
rage. You can attack with weapon, cast spell, use shout, or flee.
Hold on.
What would you like to do?
Oh, you know what? I still had the mics down from E3. Repeat.
You can attack with weapon, cast spell, use shout, or flee. What would you like to do?
Chat answer.
You can attack with weapon, cast spell, use shout, or flee. What would you like to do?
Attack with weapon. Oh no, shout, 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 shout.
Your mace sunders the bandit outlaw.
No, not the mace.
Bandit outlaw is resistant to that attack. The bandit
My
outlaw
bad.
jabs his dagger into your armor. You take 8 damage. What would you like to do?
Shout.
Fusro Da. Your mighty shout slams the bandit outlaw into the dirt. The bandit outlaw jabs his dagger into your armor. You
Fuck.
take 8 damage. What would you like to do?
Cast spell. Use the one that like makes a light appear and doesn't do damage.
Never move again. You survived the battle. God, that's your health is at 70. There are 3 paths forward: a definitely not booby-trapped hallway, a foul-smelling hallway, and a decoratively carved door. Which do you choose?
Definitively not trapped hallway.
You move deeper into the fort. The trail of blood across the floor dampens the mood quite a bit.
A little
You
bit.
discover an alchemist station and a small collection of ingredients sitting on a shelf.
Okay.
Why not put this to use? Your health is 100. There are 2 paths before you: a half-collapsed archway
station.
and a tall ancient archway. Which do you choose?
A tall ancient archway. I think there's good loot there.
You move deeper into the fort. A stone bridge leads to a wide platform.
Okay, I'm imagining it.
Wild blocks your path. He looks tough and totally psychotic. You can attack with weapon,
Okay.
cast spell, use shout, or flee.
He's
What
on
would you like to do?
He's on the bridge, so if I shout, I can knock him off. So shout. Obviously. Apply logic.
Fusro Da. Your mighty shout
I got the
slams
full-
Forsworn
Woo!
into dirt. Your foe has
I've
some
unlocked
resistance
Da.
to that attack. The Forsworn attacks,
What
but
is this?
misses. What would you like to do?
Cast spell. How
Your raised
psychotic.
zombie bites the Forsworn. Your foe falls at your undead thrall's hands. You begin to see why necromancy is banned in some provinces. You survived the battle. Your health is at 100.
Alexa is so like passive aggressive to Skyrim lore.
An open gate. Which do you choose?
Open gate.
You move deeper into the fort. You scan the dusty fortress chamber quickly, searching for trouble, and find it. A shiver runs down your spine. And it's not from the cold. The British Dremora churl awaits you. He laughs maniacally. You can attack with weapon.
Maniacally.
Spell, use
Chat, your
shout,
call, your
or
call.
flee. What would you like to do?
Flee. Move.
No true hero of Skyrim would flee in the face of a boss.
No, I was just whispering.
Attack with weapon. Cast spell.
What? It just said I'm not allowed to flee.
What would you like to do?
Flee. No, I want to flee now. Fuck you. Flee.
No true hero of Skyrim would flee in the face of a boss battle. You can attack with
Come on.
cast spell.
I'm not allowed to flee during a boss battle.
What would you like to do?
Cast weapon. Cast spell. Fuck. Hold on.
Your mace pounds the Dremora churl.
Boss
The
music.
Dremora churl blasts a stream of fire towards you. You take 9 damage. What would you like to do?
Attack with spell.
Your raised zombie bites the Dremora churl. Your foe is resistant to this type of attack.
Okay.
Your magicka swells with arcane power. Your magic skill has increased to level 4.
Is it
The Dremora
still
churl
picking up?
blasts a stream of fire towards you. You take 9 damage. What would you like to do?
Shout. Shout. Necromancy's failing me.
FUNKe VOD. Your unrelenting force tosses the Dremora churl into the air. It crashes to the ground. Dremora churl blasts a stream of fire towards you. You
All
take
right.
9 damage. What would you like to do?
9 damage. Attack with flee.
You can attack with weapon, cast spell, use shout, or flee. What would you like to do?
Attack with weapon. I'm speedrunning this game right now.
The Dremora churl. The Dremora churl blasts a stream of fire towards you. You take 9 damage. What would you like to do?
Cast spell.
You can attack with weapon, cast spell, use shout, or flee.
Cast
What
spell.
would you like to do?
Cast spell.
Your frostbite chills the Dremora
I'm-
churl. Stare up at the frozen statue before you, greatly impressed with yourself. You're victorious.
Yes.
Your health is at 64. You pick up the diary full of secret, determined to return it to its rightful owner.
Okay.
You pull a lever and a path opens to the fort's entrance. How convenient. The Khajiit priest thanks you for retrieving her diary.
Woo! I got the diary
How does
retrieved.
she live with it? As a reward, she gives you an imp stool. Unfortunately,
Imp stool?
This is not a mushroom,
That's
but the droppings of an
disgusting.
imp. You head out on the road. After breaking into several citizens' homes and stealing their valueless possessions, you'll run out of the town.
Why did I
Soon,
steal valueless
you arrive at a
possessions?
crossroads.
What am I stealing? Teddy bears? I'm stealing children's teddy bears? Repeat. What were the options? Open Skyrim. God, the game's restarting.
Welcome back to Skyrim,
Soft restart.
Adventurer. You were standing at a crossroads deciding where to go. In one direction is an abandoned tower, in the other is a bustling tavern. Where would you like to go?
Bustling tavern.
You meet a
Collect
bread
some
and
mead.
shopkeeper at the bustling tavern. He's lost an item of great sentimental value.
Oh, no.
A well-aged bottle of skooma. He begs you to retrieve it for him. Will you
some
lend your aid to this desperate shopkeeper?
Yes, so that I can drink it myself.
Will you lend your aid to this desperate shopkeeper?
Yes.
You follow the quest marker to your destination. It's not clear where this cave will take you.
Wait.
You really don't have
Cave?
time for it to be Black Reach. Do you wish to proceed?
I don't have time for it to bleed. Yeah, I don't care. Yeah, let's do it. Go to Blackreach. Yes, yes.
Do you wish to proceed?
Yes.
You squint in the darkness and movement catches your eye. Looks like a fight. An unnatural coldness creeps over you. An apprentice ice mage stands before you. He seems unsure
I have an
of his
idea.
skills. You can attack with weapon, cast spell, use shout, or flee. What would you like to
So
do?
it's. I was gonna use the lights. Attack with weapon.
Your mace bashes the apprentice ice mage. The apprentice ice mage attacks, but misses. What would you like to do?
Attack with weapon.
Your mace utterly crushes the apprentice ice mage. The apprentice ice mage dies. He probably should have
Uh-oh.
studied in Winterhold a little harder. You are victorious.
That's fucked up.
Your health is at 100.
All right.
There are 3 paths forward.
Back in the
a
cave?
low-ceiling corridor, a partially collapsed mine shaft, and a shadowy corridor.
Oh, no.
Which do you choose?
Mineshaft.
You move.
Wait, is it nighttime? I don't want to go in there at nighttime.
Pottery lines the walls. Inside, you find bone meal in a single septum. You smell vermin. A disease-ridden skeever appears. You can
Oh, no.
attack with weapon, cast spell, use shout.
Cast
flee.
spell.
What would you like to do?
Cast spell. Avoid the Black Plague.
You can attack with weapon, cast spell, use shout, or flee. What would you like to do?
Cast spell. It's an HTC
Your
10,
spark
but I don't
skeever.
recommend it.
It won't be getting back up.
Get
You
like a
have
pixel or
triumphed.
something.
You have 100 health.
Hell yeah.
There are 2 paths before you, a spooky path and a partially collapsed mine shaft. Which do you choose?
Spooky path.
You move deeper into the cave. Moss lines the walls of this cavernous chamber. An unnatural coldness
I need to, like-
creeps over you.
I need to switch out these lights. Hold up. I gotta. I can make this
Seems
better.
unsure of his skills. You can attack, weapon, cast spell, shout.
All right.
What would you like to do?
Attack.
FUNKe
I'm putting the light. Oh god! It'll drop the light bulb. Okay, we're good. Didn't smash. Repeat.
You can attack with weapon, cast spell, use shout. Wait, what would you like to do?
Spell.
Your flames sear the apprentice-sized mage. Your flames devour your foe. Yum. Smells like hork or stew.
That's fucked up, Alexa. You shouldn't say that.
Health is at 100. There are 2 paths before you, a rope ladder and a pitch-black tunnel. Which do you choose?
Tunnel.
You move deeper into the cave. A shaft of light cascades downwards through a hole in the ceiling, illuminating the chamber. It looks like your quest is nearing completion. One more challenge awaits. The room brightens up with
I'm
an
nearly done.
otherworldly light. A flame atronach twists in the air, blocking your path.
Okay.
You can attack with weapon, cast spell, use shout, or flee.
You
What
shout.
would you like to do?
You shout.
Reupload of Your unrelenting force throws the flame atronach back, staggering it. Flame atronach hurls a ball of fire at you. You take 16 damage.
Orange now.
What would you like to do?
Orange. Cry? No. Attack with weapon.
Your mace pounds the flame atronach.
Is he
Your
dead?
skill with arms has increased to level 7. The flame atronach hurls a ball of fire at you. You take 16 damage. What would you like to do?
I should get a lighter.
You can
Shout.
attack with weapon, cast spell.
Shout.
Or flee. What would you like to do?
Shout.
Road Da. Unrelenting force smashes into your foe. The flame atronach croaks.
Oh god, that's too loud.
Defeated. Your shout echoes all the way to Sovngarde. You survived the battle.
Hell yeah.
Your health is at 68.
I need to get like brighter lights.
Your thin
Like
grows
the kind that
heavy.
fill the room with
Your
color.
shout skill has increased to level 7. You loot the flame atronach as remains. Find a legendary iron greatsword of arcing, and cast aside your old weapon.
Okay.
Pick up the well-aged bottle of skooma, determined to return it to its
Skooma
rightful
get.
owner. You hop down a ledge and find yourself at the cave's
The
entrance.
skoomaa's collected. Gotta bring it back.
The Breton shopkeeper thanks you for retrieving his well-aged bottle of skooma. How could he live with
Fuck you, this is my
As a
skooma.
reward.
Here, you can have the rest. Repeat. Hold on, we're like outside now. Woo, it's so bright out today. Have you closed? Okay, well that's Skyrim very special edition for those that were so interested in it. It's actually it's a little repetitive, but as you can tell, but the fact that they made it into a real thing is very cute. I'm very happy about that. So, yeah. What's in your back corner? What? Here? That is a Rainmaker guitar. That's a Pingachu that I hung by the neck and is now dead. Guitar. A Legend of Zelda vinyl that I bought at a convention the other day. Although I'm gonna give it to my brother. It's not really mine. That's it. The Splatoon Rainmaker? No, it's just like a souvenir that one of my family members bought me. Beat Skyrim in 7 minutes. Well, technically I beat one quest in 7 minutes, but if I were to push myself, I could really probably get the time down under an hour. I was tired at work because I stayed up late watching your old videos. Don't do that, man. Ruin your schedule. I mean, I don't do anything but benefit, but you probably still shouldn't do it. The poster, it's just like a cute girl. You can't really see it. I'm not gonna take it down because it's a bitch to put back up. It's just like an orange girl. Look, that's the face. Eyes are closed. The mouth is kind of pucked, and her body's up. It's like she's falling. It's not anime. It's just in a general Japanese style. You know, big difference. If you saw that around my room, you would see some more anime stuff, which you could make fun of. But I ain't gonna show you that. Alright. What time is it? 11:30? I've been live for... damn, I almost went for like another 30 minutes since the E3 stuff. Yeah, I'm gonna call it. Because I'm about ready to go to bed. But I will be streaming the Nintendo conference tomorrow at 12 EST. If you don't watch me, I'm sure there's plenty of other people that'll be streaming it. But I'll definitely be talking about it tomorrow and onwards, so... wherever you are, I would say you should watch the Nintendo conference. Because it'll probably be interesting, especially if you like Smash. Unless you don't like Smash, in which case maybe avoid it. It might not be your cup of tea. But yeah, definitely, if it's early for you, set your alarm. I just want everyone to be aware that it's happening. So you don't go, oh shit, I missed it. Thanks, class, for making me so I can't watch it. You can always podcast it and, like, shuffle the headphones under your shirt, but I guess maybe you would miss class, and that probably isn't a good idea. I mean, it's definitely fun to see shit live, but there's no harm, no foul on missing a little bit. You can always go back and watch the VOD. But yeah, I've done my part to tell everyone, so no matter what, I don't need to feel bad now. So, before we go, I do know that we're all very excited about... I was hesitating on showing this, but I do actually have a legitimate leak from the new Smash that I'm gonna leave you with. So I do hope you guys enjoy it. Everyone, have a good night, and see you tomorrow.